If life blindsided you tomorrow, was your family struggle? I'm Cody with Harborstone Financial, and I can help. One call could protect your family for life. 904-885-9566. Harborstone Financial.
The station that covers the Jaguars day in and day out. WJXL AM and FM, Jacksonville Beach. This is 1010XL, home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Sun's out, savings out. That's what this summer is all about. Hurry to Kia on Atlantic this month to maximize your fun in the sun. Make no payments for 90 days and drive new Kias starting under $20K. Plus, it's easy to shop for new Kias when you know we have financing rates starting at 0. Take advantage of the sunniest time of year and drive away with the sunshine savings from here. Online at KiaOnAtlantic.com. Kia on Atlantic, your Kia Coastal Connection. For complete details, call 904-250-0587.
60 days from now, you'll be one of these two guys. The first guy, sluggish, foggy, and feeling like he just can't keep up like he used to. The second guy, driven, strong, and confident. Why? MailXcel's breakthrough microdosing protocol, a daily low-dose testosterone. You don't have to be the first guy anymore. Be the second guy. Take the same steps he took. Try MailXcel.com. 100,000 men chose wisely. Your move.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Dr. Kevin Kaplan, team physician for the Jaguars and proud member of Jacksonville's newest orthopedic dream team. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, we brought together 10 board-certified, fellowship-trained surgeons, each one a specialist in their field, all working together to deliver smarter, faster care with better results. From sports injuries to joint replacements, we've got the right player for every position. Visit osjax.com and meet your team. That's osjax.com.
Hey, it's Joe C. Summer in Jacksonville means the sun is hot, the grills are fired up, and your water heater probably full of sludge.
Nah, not mine.
Think, when was the last time you flushed your water heater out? It's okay, you can say it.
Probably never.
Flushing a water heater each year improves its efficiency and extends its lifespan.
They sure don't make them like they used to.
So call Roland Reese Plumbing for a routine water heater flush out and any other plumbing needs. 260-7059 or at plumberandjacks.com. Roland Reese Plumbing.
Need protection? Call Craig and Christine Kaprosky at Goosehead Insurance. The Kaproskys are a husband and wife team committed to finding you the right coverage at the right price in just a few short minutes. For home, auto, flood, or specialty insurance, Craig and Christine Kaprosky are the answer. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
ET here for Twin Peaks. And are you or someone you know looking for a job where you can have a lot of fun and make great money? Well, Twin Peaks is the place for you. Twin Peaks girls, cooks, busters, barbacks, and more. Text WORK4TP to 85000 to apply. An equal opportunity employer.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville, The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Coogan Nation. Time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken. You know it! Jeff Proctor.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth. Rise and shine. Googans go time on a Monday morning as we get you through. What kind of streets there? Oh, Peter Brady out of nowhere. We're live inside the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, and inside is probably where you want to be today, right? Good morning, E.T. How you doing?
Shot passe.
Yeah, that's the ironic timing there of the pads going on for the first day. It's supposed to hit triple digits today. Did I see that?
Lord have mercy.
Triple digits, bro. Listen, you 6 o'clockers, I don't need to tell you what that means, right? I know y'all are going to be fighting it today. Stay hydrated, as they say. But yeah, it's going to be a hot one, and those pads pop, and it's such an important time. We talked with Liam Cohen during the show on Friday as we were live down there at training camp. Appreciate everyone pitching in for what was a terrific Friday morning. you could tell in his eye just a little bit, and he talked about the evaluation process in total, and I get it. Obviously, what you do in the film room, the culture, your ability as a leader, your love of football, all of those ecosystem traits, those intangible, rich qualities, right? But at the end of the day, football is a sloppy game, played often in a phone booth. And no matter how great, and I'm just throwing names out of a hat here, no matter how great Devon Hamilton or Robert Hainsey, no matter great their technique and their leadership is, when the whistle blows, is it paying off with a physical hand-to-hand combat battle win? And unless you've got pads on, trying to muscle each other around, you can only see so much. And those opportunities, now look, there is this, and I appreciated this from Liam Cohen when we talked on Friday, is there's this admission, look, you know who your dudes are, right? E.T., good morning.
So about say, Jeffrey?
I mean, you know who your dudes are, right? And but there's a lot of competition, 45 to 53. You're trying to identify the right guys there. But still, I would argue when it comes to our offensive line, no, we don't know who our dudes are. How about that? How about when it comes to our defensive tackles and with Eric Armstead moving back in, that should be more of a known commodity. But no, we don't know what Mason Smith or Devon Hamilton or those guys are going to give us. No, we don't. And it's in those crucial spots, right, where the team really struggled on the offensive and defensive line, winning their battles. That's where those analytic stats pop in, right from PFF. Run block win rate. Pass block win rate. The stuff rate. Those are all physical battles lost by this football team. And not that today is going to give the coaching staff, ding, that extra light bulb. But, man, it's a different game from that standpoint, from what training camp and its purposes served and just how the game has evolved. I was wondering this. And, E.T., next time we have one of our college football guys in, maybe has the college game scaled back the physicality of their training camps? I'm sure they have to a degree, but do they not hit hardly at all at the college level anymore? Or do you think
I think they hit a little bit more than at the pro level.
That's what I think too, but I wonder.
Yeah, that's a good question.
High schools around town, do any of them not go fully padded?
Yeah, I think Thursday's the day before the games.
Well, sure, but I'm talking about right now as you get ready for the football season.
Them boys in them pads.
These miserable 6 weeks of being a high school football player, right? This is where you get nothing but just headaches and bed spins, right? This time of year, hotter than blazes.
No, they took away a lot of those drills in high school. I'm not sure about college and pros, but yeah.
I'm just curious how as it trickles down. And listen, some of this is protecting yourself long term, and that should be probably there's an irony here. It should probably be going the other way, shouldn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, these high school, this 99% of football players that'll never play pro football, they don't have to use those noggins for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably more important for them. But back to the original point, the Pats go on today. It's a different day. It's a different atmosphere. It'll be open to the fans with a funner day to really watch guys try and excel. You can only see so much running around in open spaces, man. No pads on, not much physicality, even, on the perimeter. So we'll see. Should be a fun morning down there for a Jag fan. Another sold-out training camp session as folks get their chance to get out and beat that blazing hot sun. Whew. Yeah, I was trying to count in my head how many training camp workouts I've been to in my life.
Can't count them.
Oh. I mean, just in the first few years alone, you're doing 6-8 a week.
Back when they were doing 2 a days.
Man, we were talking about this down there. I don't know if we said it on the air, if we were just chatting about, off air with Vaselli and some of the others. But, man, back in the day in those first few years, they'd hold a workout in the morning down there about 9 o'clock in the morning, full pads, hotter than blazes. They'd wrap up. We'd all get on buses. We'd go across the river to the hotel over there where they stayed. They'd get their hour to go shower and do whatever. We'd do interviews over there. We'd have lunch. And then about, 1:30, you get it back on the buses. You head back across the river. And now you get that afternoon sun. Oof. You put the pads back on and you do it again.
Run it back.
Now, not every day. Even then, not every day. But there were days. Those 2 days, boy, those were the days on the schedule where you're like, oof. And it's, look, it's hot at most training camps right now. Let's not kid ourselves. But, buddy, it's a different kind of hot here, right? Especially with that humidity that's bubbling out there this morning. So, yeah, boy, but what a cruel twist of fate for the Jaguars players who, as I believe it's the first forecasted triple-digit day in Jaguars. We don't have many forecasted triple-digit days. Let's be honest. Or how many triple-digit forecast? Not that we haven't gotten triple digits, because we do. And this gets me into one of my old pet peeves, ET. Tell me how this makes any sense, okay? I love this one. When they'll put up the temperature, 97 feels like 111.
Yeah.
Well, then.
It's 111 that thing.
Ain't it 111 then? Huh? I mean, if we had the technology to tell me, even though the thermometer says this, it feels like this, well, doggone it, that's the temperature,
That's the temp, man.
I mean, we've had, it's gone to, to get a heat advisory, I believe it is, it has to have a feels like temperature. They don't do it by the temp, they do it by the feels like. Strange. But we have to have a feels like temperature of 110. I think here on the first coast, we're in a stretch of 8-9 days in a row that we've hit that. Pads popping. Oof. All right, well, we'll see what we see down there. And we can kind of recap the first 3 or 4 days of practice. We were there Friday. They took an off day Saturday, back on the field yesterday. So news and notes from that notebook. Lots of sound, and by sound, that's the industry term, interviews that we and the 1010 Army of boots on the ground. Proud of the boys as Dan and I, and girls, as Dan and I broadcast from, kind of up on the balcony there, ET.
Yeah.
I went to take a look, and I was trying to watch some of the training camp, practice session during the breaks. And it's hard to see the field from all the 1010XL personnel that I had to look through. So
boots on the ground.
Man, if there is an angle to be gotten down at camp, and I would name everyone that I saw, but just think of any and everyone who was on the air here from after we get off until the end of the day. I think I saw maybe every daggum one of them. So what that means is we've got the most comprehensive coverage that you can hope for. And so let's bust out some microphones and get some, sound and reaction from the Jaguars as they get set to go into the pads. Today, we got Fred Taylor today. So, we'll get his perspective on these padded workouts as they ratchet up. We only get a couple, 3 of these padded workouts. There's a scrimmage coming up. Isn't that this Friday, ET?
Yeah, it's coming up.
I believe it's this Friday. I have to check the schedule for sure, but that's another one of those deals where you need to get your tickets reserved online. It's free.
Get your tickets.
But you got to get your tickets. And again, for the stadium, you don't necessarily have the urgency. They won't sell out or as quickly. I don't know how many seats are available now either. Stuff going on at that stadium, ET. You feel me? We were down there a couple weeks ago and then just a few days ago. So
right, and that's this Friday, Jeffrey.
Yeah, it's this Friday. That's what I thought. So go to Jaguars.com. You can get your
training camp ticket.
Yeah, you can get your training camp ticket for that. And we'll listen. You never know with the different coaches what that night is going to look like. For some, because they've been doing this since the Del Rio era, holding kind of a training camp kind of scrimmage. It's been under the lights some years. It's been mid-morning some years. I remember Urban pulled the real classic stinker. We should have known with that dirty rat.
Yep.
We're supposed to have the scrimmage in the stadium on Saturday, and so everybody got all, lubed up. A lot of people were there. I was down there with my boys, and it turns out he had that scrimmage on Friday, and we all went down there Saturday and didn't do anything. Oh, you dirty rat, Urban. So, but my point is, we'll see how it's structured and run when Liam Cohen and his staff and his crew and this this new generation of Jaguars football for that open scrimmage on Friday. Again, you can get your tickets there. All right, the attention in baseball is going to be the trade deadline. That's coming up later this week. The contenders are posturing themselves. Baseball's a long, wacky season. You can be ice cold and not looking very contenderish, and you can get red hot and look like a favorite again. Mets falling back into that, getting personnel back and starting to win. So that's just great. I hope Hickens happy. Phillies and Yankees and Mets and Dodgers. It's like I said to Braves Nation earlier, it's not just that we continue to suck mud through a straw as an embarrassment to the sport, but it's that all the top rivals of the Braves, one of them is going to win it all. Meanwhile, my pop gun little leaguers continue to show the heart of an inchworm. When does the inchworm have a heart? Another Google check in the break. A history was made yesterday in NASCAR, ET. You know what it was?
No, I don't.
Your man, Bubba Wallace.
Yeah?
Who represents the brand. He doesn't he drive Jordan's car?
Jordan, yeah.
Yeah. So he drives number 23. Yeah, he climbed out of the window in Victory Lane in Indy yesterday at the Brickyard 400.
Okay.
So he's the first black driver to win at Indy in any of the race disciplines. The 31-year-old. They had an 18-minute rain delay. That caused some tension late. Had to go through 2 overtimes. Was worried about running out of fuel late. You also have got Kyle Larson, hard charging defending champ. They had to do the back-to-back restarts, right? That's always happens in these races. They just bunch up, and they have to restart them again. But no black driver had won on the Indianapolis 500. The Formula One raced on the track's road course. NASCAR's been there for years. It's the 3rd career NASCAR Cup victory. And it's if you consider NASCAR to have 4 crown jewel events, and, buddy, I don't know about you old school NASCAR folks, but for a guy who just kind of joined coverage of NASCAR in the early 90s, I don't feel like the Brickyard is a crown jewel of NASCAR. Is it? Y'all hit me up on the text line. NASCAR fans, not casual ones. But, listen, things change. But you got Daytona for the 500. You got the Coca-Cola 600, right, in Charlotte. You got the Southern 500 in Talladega. I agree. Those are 3 crown jewels. Has there been enough in Indy to be a crown jewel? How long have they been racing in Indy? 25, 30 years now, maybe? Maybe? Has it been that long? Not even sure on that. All right, let's take our first time out and take camping with the Jags. Microphones out, guns a-blazing when we return. You're listening to The Drill. We're live inside the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Get loose in the corner and tight on the straightaway.
That 2-car was all over the place.
Sunday at Iowa Speedway.
What'll he do?
Powered by the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234. From the station with the most horsepower. 1010XL.
Big number 1 Duval Ford is trusted by Duval families, Duval businesses, and law enforcement across Florida. We're Jacksonville's largest Ford dealer by new Ford sales with the biggest service facility to keep everything in your driveway and in your fleet on the road. Shop Big number 1 Duval Ford on Cassett Avenue for our low prices and nationally recognized service-first experience. Big number 1 Duval Ford, proudly serving North Florida since 1916.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
You've probably heard the saying, it's not how hard you get hit, it's whether or not you get back up. Well, I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and I have a saying of my own. If you get hit with a personal injury or wrongful death, hit back and fight to make them pay. At Hastings Injury Law, we have the experience you want if you or a loved one suffer a car or trucking accident or wrongful death. Just call 904-HIT-BACK and we'll help you get up and hit back. Office is Jacksonville.
Hey, poker fans, summer's heating up at Best Bet with the Summer Swing Tournament Series this August. There's 3 events, 3 locations, Orange Park, St. Augustine, and Jacksonville, and $550,000 in guarantees. It runs August 14th through September 1st with buy-ins from $200 to $1,000. There's something for everyone. Get in the game and swing into summer at Best Bet. For schedules and satellites, visit bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
Live and local in Mayport, 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
This is Mike Lynch, PGA Golf Professional. Take it from me, if you're dealing with an orthopedic issue, talk to the doctors at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, where you're treated like a pro.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, where athletes are treated like pros. Thanks to all of you who have allowed us to be part of your recovery. Call us at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists if you ever have a need.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
I'm Frank Franz. I told you my daughter Amber has tried Awaken 180. Man, has it worked. You ready for this? After 3 weeks and change, she's lost 22.5 pounds. You should give it a try. 844-346-1800 or visit awaken180weightloss.com.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, buddy. Why so glum?
Stinky ice cubes, Jason. It's all downhill from here. The tap water at my place smells kind of funky. Funky tap water makes funky ice cubes. I meet a nice girl, invite her back to my place for a cocktail, and blow my whole romantic gesture with a mojito that smells like dog's feet.
Wait, I can totally make you way cooler.
I'm not taking your charity ice cubes, Jason. I have my pride.
Your pride is safe. Our plumbers can be at your house the day you call and install a whole home water purification system. Water tastes better, dishes come out cleaner, even your hair feels better after you shower.
Ooh, the ladies love a man with soft hair, don't they, Jason?
Life moves pretty fast. If you spend every day worried about the water in your own home, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Who says there's no free lunch? Join me, Prosser, and Jaguar and Gator legend Fred Taylor for free food and football talk Friday, August 8th at the Alhambra Theater. When you hear this...
Bye-bye! Brock Marionville chasing a 90-yard run.
Be caller 28 to win a pair of tickets to a free lunch with Fred. Doors open at 11. Jags talk, Gators talk, football talk, including a 1-hour Q&A with Freddie T, and we're buying your lunch. Stay tuned for this sound to win your tickets.
Bye-bye! Brock Marionville chasing a 90-yard run.
Courtesy of Jenkins Hyundai and Genesis of Jacksonville on Atlantic.
Football season is almost here, so before it arrives, I'm going to get my home organized. Lauren Brooks here. Closets by Design creates custom storage for every space, lifestyle, and budget. From closets to garages to laundry rooms or entertainment centers. Anywhere that needs to be organized. Call today to schedule a free in-home consultation and receive 40% off plus an additional 15% off with free installation. Yes, that's 40% off plus an additional 15% off during the month of July. Call 878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
If someone you love needs a pick-me-up, then it's time to get serious about it and send them a Kuhn floral arrangement. JJ here with 1010XL. You'll be assured of a quality delivery, that's for sure. Log on and order online at kuhnflowers.com.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555, Jacksonville.
All right, we're back here on The Drill. Thanks for being up and at 'em with us and responding. Yeah, maybe a generational thing, but perhaps it's 2 generations in. The first Brickyard 500 was raced in 1994. Jeff Gordon won it. Dale Jr. has won the race. And perhaps in that 30 years, based on the history of the track and its importance, maybe the Brickyard is one of the, quote, crown jewels. But anyway, others weighing in. I misspoke and gave the Southern 500 to Talladega. That actually belongs in Darlington. So I got that going for me right out the gates.
I would put Talladega in the top 3. Again, I'm not NASCAR, aficionado. But to me, Talladega feels like, for just pure NASCAR, would be one of the crown jewels. Talladega, Charlotte, Daytona. They say Darlington. But again, 30 years is 30 years now. That's a while. And the point being, Bubba Wallace, a winner there yesterday. Sharks win on Saturday, E?
Big win for the Sharks on Saturday.
Man, they fell behind. I saw that down 18, 20 points at one point. They rallied to win. Unfortunately, one of those late season losses came back to bite them. It's kind of been an odd year for Jason Gibson's squad. They beat the best teams in the league, and they've had a couple stumbles that are going to cost them now when it comes to home field advantage. I see they go on the road. They face the top seed, is it, ET, right out of the gate?
That sounds like the plan, man.
I guess it's a 4-team playoff, and so, they're going to, as the 4 seed, they'll have to win it on the road. But we'll wish them luck, and they go in 10-6, and certainly a bounce back year, ET, after missing the postseason a year ago. And I would expect that he'll just continue to get better here these next couple of years. And you're 1-4 with a shot, and they're playing teams they've beaten already. So we'll wish them well as they head off into the playoffs. It looked like Brunch for the Tour didn't really do much as far as our race, did it?
And not much shook anything there.
Yeah, I did see. I saw in all the crosstalk between you boys this weekend on the group text that it looks like the Stewart and the Tour took the double goose eggs. Is that what happened?
Double Mugsy.
The double Mugsy. Did I see Hicken throw him a double Mugsy? Yeah. If you're in last place, you don't want to get that text that you're now the proud owner of the double Mugsy. So there's that. Should this be a bigger story? And look, until pen goes to paper, they go from, quote, committed to signed, and the class takes its actual, now firmed up ranking. Granted, it won't be official till then. We're getting deep enough into the process as we go through summer. A lot of kids now, a lot of them get it put to bed before they start that senior season. You've got that early signing day in December, so there's certainly going to be some flip-flops. There's certainly kids that are committed now that will end up other places, and how you do this football season can greatly impact that. Billy Napier found that out the hard way with his recruiting class 2 years ago, was it? The one that was put together and then fell apart. I don't know if that was last year or 2 years ago, and then it rallied just a bit, and he has each year. Florida right now is 13th on in the overall rankings, which is pretty good considering they were 65th a month and a half ago with really no commitments. But that's not the story I'm seeing. And I saw FSU got another kid yesterday. They beat Ohio State and then another SEC program for an offensive lineman. Now, ET, correct me if I'm wrong, but Florida State was 2-10 last year.
That is correct.
Well, with yesterday's commitment, it brings them up to 22 commits overall. And FSU is number 14 in the national recruiting rankings. That's pretty stinking good for a team that has struggled like they have. Like they did a year ago.
That is correct.
So with yesterday's commitment, FSU is 14. Maybe just take a kind of overall look. And look, the composite rankings are going to be greatly affected by how many commits you have. So at the very top, now USC is number 1. Well, they have 31 total commitments. Georgia's number 2. Well, they have 30. Notre Dame is number 3, but they have 26 commits. Texas number 4. They only have 21. Then you got A&M. They've got 27. Bama, which is 21. Oregon is 7. They only have 15 commits. Point being, they got a lot more room to supplement these classes and move up these rankings down the home stretch. And you got LSU at 8, Ohio State at 9, Miami 22 commits. They're number 10 in the country. Florida has 18 commits to sit there at number 13. By the way, Michigan 11, Clemson 12, Florida 13, FSU 14. FSU right now on the recruiting trail, ranked ahead of Tennessee, ranked ahead of Penn State with fewer commits, ranked ahead of South Carolina and Ole Miss. So, look, top 15 isn't what you're shooting for. That's not your goal. Your goal is to get up there where Georgia and Alabama and Ohio State and all these, quote, power programs have been living on signing day. These immaculate classes with multiple 5 stars. It gives you so much of a security blanket when it comes to putting your roster together. If you're a program that gets 1 5-star and he just does end up being a 5-star, it hurts a lot more than if you got 5 stars and 4 stars competing. If your 5-star ain't great, oh, well, we're fine. But anyway, I noted that FSU, top 15 in recruiting. I think at this slice of their program's history, it was bad last year, really bad. And we talked about 15.4 points a game. That's amazing. That's the most amazing of all the stats. All right, the Jaguars like to light up those stat sheets. I talked about today and the heat and the pads and the importance of that evaluation. And until this team wins in the trenches, man, it's going to be a what if. That goes without saying. That's like the engine of these football teams. Your add-ons, your turbo, your 4-wheel drive, that comes with your accessories. Trevor Lawrence with Travis Hunter and Bryant. Now, Travis Hunter's been playing defense the last couple of days. They've been true to form. They've got a plan. We're going to see days where he plays both, but he went 2 on offense. He's now gone 2 on defense. But this offense, when it's running with Travis Hunter and Brian Thomas Jr., with a stable of backs and the competition that's fueled there, hopefully a developing Brenton Strange will, work in progress. It's an offense where their head coach is going to expect them to execute and produce.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think it was a bad day. It's just we didn't make any plays. We got a ton of opportunities to make plays when the ball's in the air. We got to make those plays. And whether it's ball placement, whether it's, making a play when the ball's in the air, it's got to be ours. So, I thought we ran it pretty well at times today in terms of just getting on the right targets and hitting the runs the right way. So it was a balance, but more so I think they understand that we got to go make those plays.
It was interesting talking with Liam Cohen, who comes from the offensive side of the ball. He's always been an offensive staff member. Trust me, it hits harder. You can say, we talked about this. For the first time, you're like coaching in a spring game. If one side's not doing well, the other is. And while you're offensive minded and that's your group, if the defense makes a play, you got to at least be somewhat excited. But at its core, when you're that guy, you want your offense to be winning. You do. You want your offense to be winning. And that's going to be the demand that's put on these guys to execute, make plays, and to win. Meanwhile, after seeing Travis Hunter bring the juice on the offensive side of the ball, he switched to defense the last 2 days and had a couple of pass breakups. I saw him really break on the ball and kind of go over the back. I don't know if that was a Brian Thomas Jr. a pass out in the flat he knocked down. You can just see the athleticism with the guy, and the energy remains constant.
Jay Lou hit old head, so it's pretty fun to just learn from the guys that's been here, been doing it for a long time.
That's Travis Hunter? Yeah. Give me Liam Cohen 8. Sorry, Bubba. I'm right now, you know what I'm doing?
You definitely feel it a little bit just because we're offensively, just by nature, maybe a little bit more of a quieter group just in general. And so when he is over there, there's just a little bit more, I don't want to call it life because I thought they were focused today. It wasn't that. It's just, he does have a little bit of a vibe around him. And so it does help kind of create that on offense and brings a little bit of juice for sure.
Well, Hunter met the media. You heard him talking about Jordan Lewis, who's also had an excellent camp. He was starting to talk about J-Dog and the impact that he's having on him. He's got some good veterans around him to that end. He loves the fact that he gets to play both ways. He's appreciative of the Jags for letting him to do that. Says the coaches have his schedule super organized. He's down with that. Says he needs to play more on defense. I thought that was kind of an interesting perspective, right? You would think it'd be the other way. That learning the offense. But to hear him say, in fact, E.T. cut 4 with Travis Hunter on the context around that quote.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I just need to be on the field a lot more so I can continue to learn the defense and continue to do what I need to do.
Isn't that funny? He thinks right now it's the defensive side that he's having to pick up. That's contrary to kind of what we say, isn't it?
Absolutely.
We're like on defense, hey man, you go cover your guy. Offense, you got all these in that. That ain't it apparently. He's got a route tree. I guess it makes sense. He's got a route tree that he always knows what it will be and where he's going. And on the other side of the ball, those other dudes have different route trees, and you're going to have to do that within the concept of your defense. So interesting that is the side that he feels like he needs to be putting more work in on. And meanwhile, just the differences that he can take right now so far. Travis Hunter has been the best on the field since he was in Pop Warner, man, and through high school and then on off to FCS football with Deion at Jackson State, off to Colorado where he won the Heisman. So just his initial impressions here on the field, full squad practice, college v pro.
No, I practice on both sides every day.
Do you like this approach this way a little bit better?
Yeah, so I need to be able to progress everything fast, quick. If the offense change on defense, when I'm on the defensive side, if the offense change the strength, I got to know what I'm doing right away. And if we change the play, I got to know what I'm doing right away. So I like that we starting off slow, getting me adjusted, making sure I know where I need to be on one side of the ball each day, and then it all come together.
Yeah, if you missed the very beginning there, said when he was in college, he practiced both with both sides every day. That's how they did it. Liam Cohen had said earlier, according to their schedule, right, that as they moved through camp, he would have days where he was practicing with both sides of the ball. Hearing Travis Hunter say that makes you wonder if they want, continue to influence one side more than other as they see the need. And again, if you're just going by what Travis Hunter said this weekend, it would seem that he would feel that extra work on the defensive side of the ball would maybe be more valuable right now. I don't know, but I do know pads go back on today. We got all kinds of news and notes from around the National Football League. Jerry Jones made an appearance at Cowboys practice yesterday, and the fans sent him a message loud and clear. Micah Parsons also might have given him a nice wave as well. Those stories and more, lots of them out at training camp as we tee up a football fix. Pigskins are flying. We got a game later this week. The Jags have a scrimmage this week. The opening preseason game now less than 2 weeks away, and we're here for it. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is Brent Musburger's Visa in Action update on 1010XL. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Drew Rasmussen on the mound today for the Tampa Bay Rays. He's a $1.02 underdog against Cam Schlittler and the Yankees, -119, 8.5 over the total at Yankee Stadium. The Braves have dropped 5 straight. They've lost 60 games this season. They're 4-8, a 3.72 ERA. They are a $1.76 favorite at the Kansas City Royals and 45-year-old pitcher Rich Hill, who's 0-1 with a 1.80 ERA. Royals plus 144, 9.5 under the total. Matt Fitzpatrick 20-1 to win the Wyndham Championship this week on the PGA Tour in Greensboro. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
When your plumbing backs up, your septic's acting shady, or your AC quits on a 95-degree day, who are you going to call? Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Don't take just our word for it. Here's what real customers are saying about their experience with our company.
Megan in the office was so helpful and polite. Scheduling was easy, and the tech showed up right on time.
From plumbing and septic to air conditioning, we do it all. Call 904-862-6769 or online at duckduckrooter.com. When you're stuck, call the Duck.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Jackson's more than a city, beaches, suburbs, or a destination. We're a community that takes care of each other. I'm former Jaguar Tom McManus. J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling is dedicated to serving you with respect and integrity. We haul construction debris or property cleanouts for managers, owners, and realtors. We do it all. Call 506-1256 for your free estimate today. We're here for you. We're veteran-owned and operated. J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks, and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Hey, Hickett here. Think you got the ugliest garage floor on the First Coast? Your garage a crack-stained hot mess? Hold on to your squeegee, Checkmate Coatings is hunting for the worst garage floor out there. And the winner gets a free garage coating makeover. Whoa! Take 10 seconds, snap a pic of that garage eyesore, register at checkmatecoatings.com/contest for a chance to win a free floor coating. It's easy. Just snap a quick pic and enter for a chance to win at checkmatecoatings.com/contest. Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
1010XL is the home of Gator Nation and the Gator Bites podcast presented by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. I'm Hacker, and we keep you connected with the University of Florida all year long. Get Gator Bites where you find podcasts.
This is Hayes Carlion for First Florida Credit Union. I bank with First Florida Credit Union because I trust them. I can always count on them when it comes to the vast services they provide. The online banking services are outstanding. So easy to use, depositing checks through the mobile app is fast and efficient. I also go to the branch off 210 in St. Johns County and the Durbin location, but they have 10 branches in the Jacksonville area. You need to be banking with First Florida Credit Union. They're enriching people every day. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Been in a car crash? I'm local attorney Rick Alexander, and I've made it our mission at the Alexander Law Practice to listen to you so I can fight for the best possible result for you. I've been practicing over 30 years, and our team focuses on guiding you through the entire process. And because fees and reimbursement costs come out at the end of the case, I will never ask you to come out of pocket. For a free review, call 904-400-6600 or log on to alexanderlawpractice.com, Jacksonville.
The best value for golf in Jacksonville remains Cimarron, totally reestablished with new tee boxes, improved fairways and greens, also a brand new restaurant with indoor and outdoor settings, and live music. Join the Wild One loyalty program online at Cimarron Golf. When's the last time you played Cimarron? Cimarron Golf Club on 210, the Wild One.
Paul's new drone startup just lost its most genius computer scientist.
We just lost our best genius to some new genius who's got a genius new idea. I'm going to have to find a new genius, or two half geniuses, and fast.
He needs a computer scientist that can keep his startup from falling down.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. Clayton, I know you're the head diamond buyer at Underwoods, and you travel to the markets to buy diamonds. Why don't you just look at an emailed list and have them send you the diamond?
Frank, there are a couple of reasons we go straight to the source when we're selecting the diamonds we want to put the Underwood name on. First, as an expert diamond buyer, I have to see a diamond before I can really judge its beauty versus the price it's being offered at. Second, when we're at the source, we have huge selections to choose our diamonds from, so we don't have to compromise the Underwood quality standard. The result is we control what goes into our diamond stock instead of allowing a diamond dealer to send us what he wants us to have. The bottom line is we're able to offer our customers carefully selected, beautiful diamonds that we're proud to have carry the Underwood name.
Underwoods, serving excellence since 1928 in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Like everybody knows, I was drafted off of potential. I've only been pass rushing. I started pass rushing at defensive end probably say through my sophomore year of college, but now I always had the athleticism to be great, but now I'm just starting to put everything together. So obviously it's some things that I'll be like, I definitely could have worked on some things better right here, but obviously now, like I say, just trying to get 1% better every day, every year, and that's the main goal.
That's Trayvon Walker. You know, we had some fun with hypotheticals and adding Trey Hendrickson last week, but the true path, the best path, is that you drafted a guy number 1 overall that will continue to develop and emerge. And yeah, we should remember, it's just been 3 years for Trayvon Walker, and he's gone back-to-back double-digit sacks. There's certainly a lot of other areas that have to be better, that go outside of the splash plays that we see, because he doesn't rank anywhere near top 15 or 20 when it comes to the ranking of overall edge rushers. which means the pressures and the win rates and all those things aren't where they need to be, despite the fact that he has put together back-to-back seasons of double-digit sacks. E.T., you know who has never had back-to-back seasons of double-digit sacks?
Who's that?
Josh Hines-Allen. It's not easy to go out there and get 10 and a half.
It's not.
Now, you got to do, obviously, and this is where whatever, however we come up with the valuations. You know who else has never had back-to-back double-digit sack seasons in Jaguars history?
Educate me.
I thought I was going down a wormhole, or I am. You got to play catch-up on the Google machine. Let me throw another name at you in Jaguars history that never had back-to-back seasons of double-digit sacks. Tony Brackens.
Yeah.
Who does that leave? Calais? Did Calais go back-to-back double-digit sack seasons here?
Did he?
I'm not positive. He might have had that 17 and then gone down to like 9.5. If Tony Brackens ain't done it, and Josh Allen ain't done it, who has? Let me look at Calais.
Did Ngakoue?
I don't. Maybe. Yeah. That might be a good guess. I'm not trying to forget anybody.
Calais. No. Well, yes, he has.
Yeah, it's Calais went 10.5, 14.5.
Yes.
So Calais did. He went from 17, 4.5 to 14.5 the next year, 10.5.
There's only 2 double-digit sack seasons, too.
Right. All right. All right. What about Unique? I think he may have done it. Nope. He had 12, then he had 9.5. He went 8, 12, 9.5, 8. But never never back-to-back double digit. It looks like the list of Jaguars in the history of the franchise who have had back-to-back double-digit sack seasons are Calais Campbell and Trayvon Walker. And we just heard the man himself, with a lot of self-awareness, not afraid even as the number 1 pick to know what he was drafted for and to be. Man, you can just, it's fun and interesting, and to hear these guys grow up in front of us, E.T., take a Trayvon Walker soundbite from his timid rookie season to grown A man down there now. So here's hoping with maybe some technique help and, a new system and scheme and coaches that perhaps Trayvon Walker's can make it 3 straight double-digit sack seasons, something that's never happened in franchise history. That's what I do, boys. I got a Dailies double take before we get into the football fix. I was looking up a stat for a Guggen who hit me on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. I serve the public that way, E.T. He was asking me, has any team recently, or for that matter ever, been, top 3 or top 5 in both offense and defense in an NFL season? And I was like, yeah, sure. I know that's happened. And in fact, it happens regularly, especially if you extend it to top 5. In fact, you want to hear one you won't believe? 2023, not this year, but the previous year, there was only one team in the NFL that was top 5 in both. The Cowboys. Man, how fast they fall. The Cowboys were 5th both. But if you go back to the Eagles Super Bowl year, not last year, but 22, they were number 2 in offense and 3 in defense or vice versa. They were top 3 in both. So, yeah, the answer to the question was yes, it does. But in my process of research, I look at this. E.T., I'm going to give you 5 guesses to tell me who the number 2 defense in the NFL was last year. This is going by yards per game. And, some people would rather go scoring defense, but that can bring in, defensive scores by the other team and special teams and other. But just straight up yards per game. Who was the Eagles were number 1, by the way, 278 yards. Who was the number 2 defense in the NFL a year ago? This is the Daily's Double Take, brought to you by The Dash. It's Build Your Own Sub Summer. Mrs. Pete surprised me this weekend. She came home with a Cubany.
Ow.
And I mean the sandwich.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, it was delicious. So here we go with the double take.
Double take.
I did a real good job of not being like 1980s humor and giving some stereotypical job at my house. All right? Didn't do that. Stopped it. That's credit. You get credit there.
That's funny.
Number 2 last year, AT.
I'm gonna go with. I know these guys force a lot of turnovers.
You just rattle off 5 in a row, baby. You get 5 guesses.
Minnesota.
No.
Let's go. Denver.
No.
Let's go. Not Cleveland. Tampa Bay.
No. They were 3rd in offense.
Let's go. Chargers.
No.
Dang. Arizona.
No. The number 2 defense in the NFL last year. All I got top 5 in front of me. With you. You said some names there that I would have thought. Denver among those.
Yeah.
The number 2 defense in the NFL last year, yards per game, is a team the Jaguars beat twice in ugly, low-scoring, low-yardage games. The Tennessee Titans.
Wow. I would have never guessed that.
Bro, if you're bringing the number 2 defense from a year ago, now granted, things change year to year, you got to at least have a little bit more confidence that something can happen than anyone else has given you. Like, I don't give the Titans much of a shot or a chance at anything with a rookie quarterback, the number 1 overall pick, and then you tell me, but you do know they have the number 2 defense in the league. Well, hold on now, what? Maybe if Will Levis weren't, like, colossally bad, you know? And point being, man, especially in these topsy-turvy washing machine divisions like we play in, buddy, it changes quick, man. Be careful. Be careful assuming that it's any of these 4. By the way, the number 5 defense in all of the NFL last year by yards per game, the Houston Texans. So 2 of the top 5. Now, it also occurs to me that these AFC South defenses should be better because they get to play the other AFC cupcakes 6 times a year. AFC South cupcakes. Us falling into the iced aisle. But strangely, somehow, the Jaguars were 31st. Second to last in yards allowed a year ago. Pitiful. Indy was 29th. Also pitiful. But yeah, Tennessee Titans. Now, I think the other side of that, in fact, we'll look at it right here. Let me tell you where the Tennessee Titans offense was. I'm going to guess 32. No. The Titans were really the same as the Jags. Jags were 306 a game. Titans were 304 a game. Bottom line is you sit and recognize we're a lot closer to the Titans than the Texans, aren't we? Fire the band. We got a football fix. Let me give you some news and notes around the National Football League. We'll continue to follow our Sharks. The home season is over. That was the final home game. Big crowd down there Saturday night. Want their E.
Huge crowd. It was Military Appreciation Night, and the folks came out.
It was like 7,500. I mean, I got some of my church brothers that are season ticket holders.
I saw a couple of them, too.
There you go. Good. So, yeah, they gave me the lowdown yesterday morning. That's how I know about the comeback.
Yeah.
Got my reporters there on the scene. So, anyway, wish the Sharks well in the first round of their playoffs. No more home games. But, hey, JackSharks.com. Keep it in mind when they return to chase the championship again next year, and they still got hopes for sure coming up this year. Also, the Join the Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly. And I'll see you on the course, the home course, the Join the Creek Golf Club. Scary moment in Niners camp yesterday. So look, training camps all around your I will say this, there's so much more in tune medically. We've had tragedies, on the football field, not all just like from physical contact. I can remember, who was the big Corey Stringer. Remember him, E.T.? You remember that name? Corey Stringer was a big offensive lineman. He was a top 10 pick by the Vikings. He died in a training camp workout.
Ooh.
It's probably early 90s. Look up, Ohio State is where he went to college. I think Corey Stringer was from up north. I'm not positive, but yeah, Corey Stringer was a big man too. But yeah, that really almost.
Oh, I do know him.
That may have kick-started like the water and the brakes and all those things, the mindset of old school football. When did that happen? 92?
Let's see here.
Was it later than that?
No, it happened in 92.
Dang, that's a good pull. Yeah, and I think that really was that's it. No more, at least when it came to water. That's how it started with water breaks. And then the taking off the pad.
It happened in 2001, my bad.
Okay, so yeah. Not such a good pull then. but by the way, that may be the date, man. That may be the born on date for, enough of the training camp. Enough of the 2 days in the hot sun. That might, because that sounds about right. It's been scaled back, to now it's next to nothing. But like I said, and what we were referencing earlier, the Coughlin days, it was 2 days in pads some days. Anyway, yesterday, Taron Jackson taken off the field on a stretcher. He collapsed at 49ers practice. Happened late on Sunday. Transported to the hospital, further evaluation. He absorbed a block on an 11-on-11 play, went to the ground. Laid motionless on the field, placed on a stretcher. 49ers finished the rest of practice and then gave a positive update on Jackson's condition via Coach Kyle Shanahan. Just letting you know he's conscious inside, communicating with us, can feel all his extremities. So this wasn't heat-related or water-related. It was a neck injury. And so all eyes that were on him yesterday. Jerry Jones went to camp yesterday. I hope he brought earplugs. The fans chanted, "Pay Micah," as owner and GM Jerry Jones spoke to the crowd. The fans started the chant. Jones heard it. I heard it light, but not compared to how I heard him say "Pay Lamb" last year, he said, when talking about the negotiations of CeeDee Lamb. That was a faint little sound compared to the way they were hollering last year, "Pay Lamb." Dude, this guy's doing the best he can to piss Micah Parsons right off. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Nick and Arrival, more come your way next. We're inside the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Wonder what Rick Ballou would be doing if he wasn't on 1010XL?
So you had a fight with a game show host on national TV. I don't consider that entertainment.
Rick Ballou.
This is not hockey.
Weeknights on 1010XL.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatcierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
Florida heat hitting like a heavyweight? Time to call in the champ. KO Electric and HVAC. We knock out the heat and power up your comfort. Fast, reliable, and undefeated in home service. KOElectricJacks.com. KOElectricJacks.com.
If life blindsided you tomorrow, was your family struggle? I'm Cody with Harborstone Financial, and I can help. One call could protect your family for life. 904-885-9566. Harborstone Financial.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Fred Taylor is now in 1010XL's backfield.
Fred Taylor with 2 touchdowns.
Fred Taylor joins Dan and Jeff on The Drill. Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein & Robbins and Monahan Jewelers on 1010XL, the flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Frank Franzi here for Coil Fencing. Jacksonville's full of memorable sports moments. Remember Tiger Woods' 60-foot putt on the iconic 17th? Gary Coate called it better than most. Better than most. Well, Coil Fencing is better than most. They're better than all. Coil has been that for nearly 100 years. So if you're in the market for a new fence, I recommend calling Coil & Sons today. That's at 904-356-4821 or visit coiljacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Here's Linda Beaver.
The dog days of summer are here, and so are the hottest deals of the year. Whether you're hauling down the street, cruising on the beach, or just escaping the heat, we have the ride you're looking for and the wow you experience you deserve. Save big on select models with sizzling summer savings, low financing, and limited time bonus cash on all trades. So don't sweat it. Come beat the heat at Beaver Automotive, where the summer deals will wow you.
Feeling the Florida heat? Make sure your car's AC is ready with help from Big Cheap Tire. Frank Frangie here. Right now, get $50 off all AC services at any of their 5 Jacksonville locations. Whether it's a quick recharge or a full repair, their expert technicians will keep you cool and comfortable on the road. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 to schedule your AC service today and take advantage of this limited one-time offer. Big Cheap Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by JEA. Jag head coach Liam Cohen owned it on Sunday, taking full accountability for the offensive hiccups in camp.
We got a ton of opportunities to make plays when the ball's in the air. We got to make those plays. Whether it's ball placement, whether it's, making a play when the ball's in the air, it's got to be ours. I script the plays, so I get a little bit more pissed when they don't work.
Rookie Travis Hunter is grinding on both sides of the ball and using his off time to build trust with QB Trevor Lawrence. The two are already syncing up on timing and reads.
Behind the scenes, we always working out. We always doing something so we can get that time and connection right.
And in Durham, the Jumbo Shrimp went yards 7 times, including 3 straight bombs in the 9th to crush the Bulls. After a day off, they're back at 5-Star Ballpark tomorrow to face the Columbus Clippers. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 7:01 and it's 80 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Case of the Moon Days. But if you're down at the stadium, you better not. Putting those pads on and popping today.
Oh, on the first day that the
110 out there.
It pops to 100 air temp, triple-digit air temp.
They told me yesterday was the first day in the history of recorded. Did I get this right? The first day in the history of recorded temperatures, Tampa hit 100.
Is that right? That you would think it. Well, they're right.
We hit 100 all the time.
We've hit 100 a number of times, but
3 days in a row.
Yeah, you would think a little bit further south. It must have to do with they must be getting cooler air maybe from both sides. If they're even though they're on the West Coast, their distance to the East Coast would be. I don't have any idea. I'm pulling straws here.
I don't know.
Maybe
I thought I heard that.
I guess the Gulf temperature must be,
or maybe I heard it wrong.
Maybe. You would think it would have we would have gotten to 100 more than once.
I got in the truck yesterday, 118 on the way to work.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But it was over 100 degrees, man.
Well, yeah, I think it kind of settles back down under that. But that feels like they say it's been over 110 every day, and that's what it is. If it feels like, then it is. I don't understand that.
Hey, Jeff, he said that he got in the truck, and the truck said 118.
Yeah.
Then what did it feel like?
Yeah, 180 then, yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's just incredible. TV Joe says that's correct, my analysis about Tampa. How is that possible?
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
First day in the history of
Tampa hit 100 degrees for the first in recorded history yesterday, according to the news down there. The previous high temp was 99, set in June of 2020.
Congratulations, Tampa. Still chasing Jacksonville.
I bet you, though.
How is that?
I bet you this is super strict, and I bet you that right around the Tampa area, it's gotten to 100 plenty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hot is hot, but still.
No, but I'm just saying, it might say Orange Park maybe 101, and Jacksonville only hit 99.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, that's what.
But still, it's just.
You would think
wherever they record.
Well, how many in Jacksonville have there been actually? We say all the time, but how many of their actual events?
Okay, well, I can tell you this. It's 3 days in a row for the first time since like 2021 when it went 3 days in a row. So there's six off the drip.
On average, Jacksonville records only one 100-degree day a year.
Yeah, well, not this year.
The last time in the city hit 100 degrees was June 23rd of 2022 as they brace for today.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Well, didn't hit 100 officially yesterday in Jacksonville. No.
You sure? Because I thought our weather guy said it hit 103 days in a row in Jacksonville.
Well, I know that heat. Well, let me see.
So I think it did hit 100 yesterday, and it's going to hit 100 again today. And it says feels like 113 to 118 today.
Yeah, the feels like has been over 110, like 7 8.
Feels like hot. Hot. That is hot.
I knew it was 4. I thought it was just like 90s, though. I didn't realize that it actually
was 100. Hundo, mundo.
I was out and about yesterday, and it was hot.
Yeah, it was hot. It was hot. I appreciate those runners you get out. They get out there early now.
Yeah.
They'll get up.
That's still not enough.
They get up at like 5 a.m.
That's not enough.
Oakleaf Knights had football practice last night. Today's the first day of high school football, by the way. Have fun with that, boys.
What do you mean first day? Like a jamboree kind of stuff?
Not practice. High school football practice.
I thought you said
go out and they practice. Today is the first day you're allowed to do it.
Not talking about a game.
No.
We talk about practice.
Oakleaf went out last night at midnight.
Oh, that's when it was fun, man. That's fun.
Yeah. I think Fletcher used to do it. But anyway, imagine you go out at 9 a.m. today, it's going to be, there's no relief. Nowhere to hide today.
Nowhere.
Hope the boys drank a lot of water. We've been telling them for weeks, right?
Call that hydration.
Yeah. We've been telling them for weeks. Drink your water. Drink your Gatorade. Be ready. Hydrate. Did they hydrate? We'll find out. But seriously, you should be careful out there. It is really hot.
Yeah. Bottom line, if we hit those triple digits today, super, super rare to get that hot. And it just happens to coincide for the boys and the men on the roster down there with the first day in pads.
They got pads.
So carry around an extra 10, 15 for us.
Yeah.
Woo. And we'll see. I know, Liam Cohen kind of downplayed it a little bit, or just talking with us, it is what it is when it comes to evaluation, all the different tools they use, and that's all fine and dandy. But when your football team's biggest struggles last year were pushing guys around in the phone booth that is known as the trenches, we were terrible at it. Terrible in stuff rate and pass block win rate and pass rush win rate. We're terrible in all of it. So I don't care what kind of leader he is and what his technique looks like on film and how great he's been at picking up the offense. At some point, he's going to have to go, combat mode, and there's not a whole lot of chances to view that, and this will be one of them today.
Yeah, somebody needs to be physical out there today. They need to get. This is a great day for a fight.
Yeah,
you've been going at each other for 3 days. So and so's annoyed you a few times, pushed you from behind or whatever, and you got your pads on today.
Sure. It's hot. You go to the
you're hot. You're annoyed. I'm gonna light this son of a gun up.
Yeah, right. Did you see what happened in Falcons camp?
No.
It happened not once but twice. It's the same guy. It's the instigator. It's the guy that you worried about the rough edges when it came to draft day. That kid from Tennessee,
James Pierce.
Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
twice with guys. I mean, helmets off, fists flying, coaches reprimanding. That
he's going to be a tough rookie.
He gets too far.
He ain't going to listen. Hey, rookie, go get.
He's mean. He's a mean person. Which, you know what? If
Need that.
Yeah. Were you listening on the way in? We kind of stumbled across. There's only been one other Jaguar who's ever had back-to-back double-digit sack seasons, other than Trayvon Walker. Calais Campbell, that's it. Josh Allen never did it. Tony Braxton never did it. It's not easy to pile up double-digit seasons. So, we had some fun last week with with the Trey Hendrickson projections. But the reality is, the way you really succeed as an organization, when you draft a guy 1, he gives you a few, 10, and then he explodes. And, that's also a potential reality of this season. That his growth and whatever's keeping him from being regarded as a top edge rusher, because he's just not, and it's got to come down to the analytics of winning your plays and the film and the pressures and the hits and things outside just the sack total. But get better in those and tack on another 3 or 4. No Jag has had 3 straight, by the way. How ironic would that kind of be?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hope he has a big season, and we'll see how he does. Yeah, and it's obviously an important year for him financially, too. All right, Dream Finders Homes poll question time. We got 2 this morning, both playing off the same thing. It's time to go Hollywood here.
Wow. Okay.
Got to talk some of the little white ball. HG2. Did you watch it?
HG2.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore, too.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it. I went home Friday and watched it Friday night.
All right. Well,
I thought it was terrific.
All right. Well, Dream Finders Homes poll question brought to you by Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jaguars, the Gators, and the PGA Tour, probably the Tampa Bay Rays at some point. Right now, you can lock in at a fixed 4.99% interest rate on select move-in ready homes all around Jacksonville. Just visit dreamfindershomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. And you'll be glad you did. Tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you. First thing first, thumbs up or thumbs down on Happy Gilmore?
2 thumbs up.
All right, there's 2 thumbs up. I thought it was so stupid it was funny.
Well, that's Happy Gilmore. That's the movie. That was the first one.
Yeah. I mean, the ridiculousness of towards the end was just...
Yeah. That's
crazy.
what they do. Well, if you don't remember the first one, a tower fell, a ball rolled down it like a mousetrap. I mean, that's Happy Gilmore. It's a cartoon.
67% thumbs up, 33% thumbs down. So 2 out of 3. Bonus Dream Finders Homes poll question. Which of my favorite 4 cameo appearances was the best one? They had 22 different cameo appearances on this in Happy Gilmore.
So you're saying, are we trying to identify which one you thought was
No, I'm going to give you the 4 that I like the best, and then you tell me
okay.
of those 4. This way it gets me off the hook, because I knew if I just put these are the 4 best, people will be like, no, this, which they did anyway. But there's too many of them, and there were a lot of good ones. The cameos is what made the movie, in my opinion. All the different cameos. Like, do you know all the different people who are in? Do you recognize all?
Most of them.
Okay.
I tell you, the one that I didn't, and it struck me after I had to go back and watch it again, was I didn't recognize Eminem as the son of the Jackass guy.
Right.
As I was watching, I didn't recognize it, and then I was like, oh, really? And then I went back and watched that one.
One of my buddies said Tiger should have been Chubb's son. Yeah, that would have been good. But Tiger didn't do a cameo.
I was going to say, I missed now. Okay, maybe I didn't because I missed Tiger.
Yeah. Scotty Scheffler. These are my 4 favorites.
Scheffler was in a lot. He was more than a cameo. He was almost a character.
Again, Bad Bunny, Charlie Hull.
Now, what was Bad Bunny's
He was
role?
Oscar. He was the worked at the restaurant, then he was the caddy.
Oh, that was Bad Bunny,
That's
the caddy?
Bad Bunny.
I didn't know that. I thought Bad Bunny was tatted up the neck area.
That's Bad Bunny.
Huh.
Charlie Hull.
Puerto Rican, you know.
Just because I love Charlie Hull.
Wait, which one was she?
She was at the end. She just had a quick little role.
Okay.
And Will Zalatoris.
You see, Charlie had to pull out of a tournament recently. Were you aware of that? Yeah. Probably COPD.
The Bean.
Yeah, the Bean was all over it, too.
So those are your 4
that was the
choices.
funny tie together because he does kind of look like that old caddy that he choked.
Yeah. So those were my 4 favorites.
All right.
With Freddie Couples and Jack kind of 5-6 for me.
All right. I thought Eminem is probably where you got the most pushback on.
Well,
because his scene was funny. He goes in with the alligators and fights over the whole thing. And because he's a big boy, but it's different. I would say Scheffler. I thought Scheffler was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm going to go Bad Bunny.
Yeah. I liked Bad Bunny, too.
Yeah, I go Bad Bunny of those 4.
Scotty Scheffler, 54%. Going away. He had the line, again, when he got arrested, which was funny. Bad Bunny was good. Charlie Hull was good. The Bean was good.
Charlie Hull didn't stand out to me, so I don't know what.
Yeah.
Like that scene. I don't remember her scene.
You would notice Charlie Hull.
Was she the? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah. But it was fine. It was fine. I enjoyed it.
Again, it is what it is. I'm not pumping it for the Oscar, but I thought it was as good as the first one.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to get the Oscar.
Yeah. Nor should it. Nor was it ever intended to. But.
And then also yesterday, which I also watched because I was. Oh, also I read this. Hunter Mahan was Happy's body double.
Oh, for some of the
golf swings, I guess.
Huh. That doesn't seem like they don't seem like they're.
I agree. He has a beard. He grew a beard. They made the beard look and same clothes.
Could you go back and then if you slow down and notice?
Yeah, you probably.
Did they show that? Oh no, you didn't
show that. Yeah,
like whoever was saying that didn't have some.
But it was good. It was some
BTS. You know what that is?
BTS.
Yeah, it's behind the scenes.
Yeah. Oh, behind the scenes.
Yeah,
they did do some of that.
Sure.
Ben Stiller sort of had a cameo. I knew immediately when Sandler was with his daughter, I said, that's his real daughter.
Yes,
I was watching with Brooks. And then his other real daughter and his wife were all in the movie as well.
Right.
He is classic at putting people in it.
Yeah.
John Daly was great, too. I don't know. He had a kind of a bigger role than a cameo to me, but John Daly was funny.
He was good. I will say this.
Uh-huh. Xander was good. I thought
the players were good.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting too how the live guys were part of the storyline, making fun of of what was kind of like a live deal. That's what he went into one of these deals. There's a rival league that's trying to be formed. It had a lot of live vibes and them talking about it not being real golf. But ironically, the team on the PGA Tour side that's trying to beat those guys include Koepka and DeChambeau, who would be the maxi golf of today of the storyline.
Kelsey had a decent.
Kelsey was a big role. It took me a while to I'd say, is that Travis Kelsey? He looks like he got in better shape for the movie than he does for the season.
Interesting that they put old Vern back in the booth.
And put him in the
Dan Patrick always gets a role. I didn't know if the Danettes were in it. I don't think I saw them.
I don't know. I haven't listened to that show in a long time.
Yeah.
They gruffed him up and almost tried to disguise him.
Yeah.
Damn, my wife would not have, if Dan Patrick had been normal Dan Patrick, she would have noticed. I bet you she didn't even notice that was Dan Patrick.
Yeah. They got Snyder in there and Buscemi.
I had forgotten that Stiller was in the first one. Seeing these guys in the second one, I'm like, dang, I forgot their character in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I have Happy Gilmore. I haven't seen it in 30 years.
Well, it replayed a lot this weekend.
I know it did.
Too.
I couldn't do it. I feel I owe a viewing of Grown Ups before I go down any of those others, and I didn't quite get that in this weekend.
Yeah. But anyway, so that part was kind of cool. I enjoyed it. And then last night, I watched DeChambeau and Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore, do his Break 50 deal.
Okay.
Which I enjoy those. I don't sit there and watch the whole hour, but I'll fast forward through it just to see. I like to watch them actually, swing the club and see how they do. Adam Sandler's a decent golfer, which is probably no surprise.
Decent hooper, decent golfer.
Happy Gilmore. And he did a couple Happy Gilmore swings, and DeChambeau did a Happy Gilmore swing, but they were close. They shot 50.
Oh.
They shot 50. And if you don't know it, DeChambeau does it on YouTube. It's called Breaking 50, and
does it with different people.
They play from the up tees, whatever,
It's basically Bryson DeChambeau trying to break 50 from the up tees when he plays with someone like Sandler.
Sandler putted like a fiend, though.
Okay, so he gives you some putts.
He helped. Yeah,
I heard Sandler on another one of the YouTube guys that I follow. They did a little sit down with him. It was just in the form of a short, but they asked him his best he's ever done. He said during COVID, he once shot 36 on 9. But if anybody ever asks you what your best shot is, what your best score is, and you go to what your best on 9 is, you're excluded from a conversation about your best round of golf.
Oh.
If someone ever asks you what's your best round of golf, your initial answer can't be, I shot 36 for 9.
Can't do that?
No.
Why is that?
Because that's not your best round of golf.
Oh, I see what
did you shoot 74 with the I mean, what's the other side? I need to know what your best score is, not what your best 9 is.
Yeah.
I mean, where do we stop? I once birdied the first 2 holes. Is that where we're going?
So that's That's the way it is.
All right, we should probably take a timeout and come back with a 10-minute drill.
Robust.
It's very robust. A lot happening on the weekend, as always.
Yes.
So we'll do that. We got Fred Taylor today. Get his thoughts on the pads coming in on
Pads
a triple-digit
popping.
day. Oof.
Oh.
Take you down memory road. Probably not a good place to be.
Woo.
So we got lots on our plate, as always. Thanks for being up and at 'em with us. Take a quick time out. Back with more live from the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Downtime with Dan is serviced by the local family-owned company for home comfort and your statewide mechanical partner for the biggest projects, Lloyd's Heating and Air.
Everybody knows you build franchises the right way through the National Football League draft, and nobody's perfect when it comes to the NFL draft, right? There's always misses, there are hits, and the Jags are a perfect example of a team that has not been great at drafting through the years. Let's hope that all changes with our new guy, Jimmy Gladstone. However, I was looking at this the other day, and it struck me as I watched Cam Ward make a pretty good play in practice, and all Tennessee fans anoint him the second coming. I might want to settle down on that. However, he does have the appearance of a guy who might be a good quarterback in the National Football League. And that's big news for a team that drafted Isaiah Wilson, Caleb Farley, and Treylon Burks in the first round the last 3 years. Wilson, Farley, and Burks. No bueno.
We call Jacksonville home because it is our home. Our home sweet home. 1010XL, Jacksonville Sports Radio.
As a contractor, finding reliable subcontractors is key to project success. Prosser here. Guys, that's where Lloyd's Heating and Air shines. Not just your mechanical HVAC experts, but your partner, understanding every facet of construction to keep your project on track. Lloyd's will spot issues early before they cause delays. If you're a contractor with a need for reliability, visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Hey, Ick in here. You think you got the ugliest garage floor on the First Coast? Well, listen up, because Checkmate Coatings wants to help, man. And Brendan, the owner, he's crazy, man. It's unbelievable. If your garage is a mess, cracked, stained, Checkmate Coatings is hunting for the worst garage floor out there, and the winner gets a free garage coating makeover. I told you he was crazy. He's going to do your garage absolutely free. Give you that floor coating, man. That changes your garage into a room with endless possibilities. All you got to do, take 10 seconds, snap a pic of that garage eyesore, and then register at checkmatecoatings.com/contest. Checkmatecoatings.com/contest for a chance to win a free floor coating. That's right. Nothing attached. It's that simple. It's easy. Just snap a pic and enter for a chance to win. Checkmatecoatings.com/contest. How about that? Checkmate Coatings. It's your floor's missing piece.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. And I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
As a Florida homeowner, you're no stranger to mosquito problems. And although it's tempting to use DIY methods to get rid of them, mosquitoes are relentless. That's why it's important to enlist the help of the mosquito experts at Florida Pest Control. At Florida Pest Control, we offer specialized treatment solutions that are effective against mosquito infestations and are committed to keeping our customers protected year-round. For your free quote, give us a call or visit flapest.com today. Florida Pest Control, your local mosquito control experts.
Elbow pain, whether acute or chronic, can make it difficult to do normal activities like playing sports, doing household chores, or even sleeping comfortably. Dr. George Barr here, and no one wants to deal with pain without solutions on how to feel better. We've all heard of tennis and golfer's elbow, but there's plenty more that can cause pain, like osteoarthritis, muscle tears, and nerve entrapment. All are treatable at Barr Orthopedics. Getting you back to full health is our mission, and there's a number of different treatment options we can offer. Call us today or visit barrorthopedics.com.
I'm with Greg from Cycles of Jacksonville and Triumph has branched off from on-road to off-road. Give us the latest on what they've got.
They've got the 250 and the 450. Ricky Carmichael designed these bikes himself, and they are bad to the bone.
So you're talking about a really cool effect from a bike off-road that Triumph had on-road forever.
It is, and it's out there winning races, and it is fun to ride.
Check it out, Cycles of Jacksonville, their showroom on Atlantic near Regency, or online on their Facebook page.
Let's get the work done.
Training camp is here.
Up, quick feet, quick feet, quick feet.
1010XL's training camp coverage is backed by Roland Reach Plumbing and Green Acres Sporting Goods.
Go, here we go. Let's go. It's live now. Let's go.
Go inside your home team's locker room with Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline.
Check out my blog at 1010XL.com
so you can catch all the news and nuggets you need to know.
My blog is brought to you by Roland Reach Plumbing,
where quality and experience count.
Hi, this is Dave Barker. Want to grow your hair back?
IHRS, right here in Jacksonville, is the only hair transplant clinic in the Southeast to offer multi-unit hair grafting and the 45-minute PRP treatments. Grow your hair back. Call now for a free in-person evaluation. 904-777-IHRS, 904-777-4477, or visit hairforme.com.
Buying a diamond, wedding band, or piece of fashion jewelry in Jacksonville? You have two choices. You can go to locally owned Beard's Diamonds, or you can go to one of those mega national chain jewelry stores. The national chains are pretty much all the same. In fact, did you know that some of them are owned by the same conglomerate? Yes, the same Wall Street company owns all the big names. So if you're looking for extreme value with genuine personal attention, come experience the Beard's Diamond difference. At Beard's, our diamonds come straight from the source. We hand select each one for maximum brilliance. We don't have to apply corporate markups and tack on salespeople commissions, so we beat the chains on price every single day. Beards has the strongest warranties, not gotcha clauses in fine print. Beards has all the top designers, including Tacori and Viraggio. Beards doesn't have out-of-state regional managers calling about sales quotas. We are all local, family-owned, with total freedom to do what's right for our customers. Beards Diamonds, all the selection, quality, value, and service you want from local people, accountable only to you. Beards in the St. John's Town Center.
Your doctor says your testosterone is normal. Normal for who? Beta males? That's where those lab ranges come from. Male Excel uses optimal levels, where you were at 25, not where outdated mainstream medicine thinks you should be. Our protocol is different. Daily dosing, multiple hormones, personalized to your body, not some insurance company's spreadsheet. This is precision medicine, not sick care. Try MaleExcel.com, free test. Stop being normal. Start being optimal.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555, Jacksonville. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
All right. Sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. It's called the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. E tells me that's a razzle dazzle. E, do we have a gift to give away this week?
Oh, we got a big boy.
What do we got? Car? A trip to Europe?
No, not that big.
Okay.
But I got a pair of tickets to the Jacksonville Rock Orchestra.
JRO.
Journey.
No!
August 8th at the Florida Theater. One lucky winner will win a pair of tickets at the end of the 10-minute drill.
Don't stop believing.
Don't stop believing.
Jacksonville Rock Orchestra doing Journey.
I mean, Don't Stop Believing should be the anthem for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's be honest, for the fan base. Don't stop believing. Come one day for you. Hang in there.
Ugh, year 31. Woo. Woo. I thought Tony was pretty frank on Friday. He was pretty good about it. Just, how can you even tell? That's a great thing about the NFL. You never know. And, and he's right about all those things that he said. I thought were spot on. So, in terms of trying to figure out if the team's good or not good, you see some good, some bad. I thought, I didn't go yesterday, but from what I read and heard, it wasn't a great practice on the offensive side of the ball. Travis Hunter continues to shine, especially defensively. Pass breakups, almost interceptions. I
feel a little good cop, bad cop, positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, yin and yang, at least in what we can see publicly or hear publicly with Liam Cohen and his quarterback. You know, I think it was all Trevor's this. He's the reason we're here. He got this, that, and the other. And now we got to make more plays, whether it's accuracy or.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking the other day. Yeah, there's always this, but we're getting that aspect of that onus of responsibility.
Oh, yeah.
And not just some carte blanche, free reign no matter what happens.
Good.
Sure, that should go for every. It should go for every position. And I don't want to overstate that or overplay it. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, that first get to know you, us and the staff, Gladstone and Cohen, and any question that comes about Trevor, it's all, you know, heck yeah. Well, now you get to the point of but, you know, this, that, and the other's got to be buttoned up. So they put the pads on today. You know, again, I know that the staff obviously finds great value in all the on-field workouts or they wouldn't have them. But today certainly at least, you know, brings in that physical element that is so important.
Cool day yesterday at Cooperstown, Baseball Hall of Fame day. Boy, I tell you what, Dave Parker's son looks just like him.
Just like him.
I mean, spitting image.
One day we'll learn that Dale Murphy's son looks just like him after the idiots up there make the guy die before they put him in.
Dear.
And Dave Parker's a perfect example, Dan. I mean, as a neutral, unbiased baseball fan, do you think Dale Murphy was better than Dave Parker?
Ooh, it's
close.
Very close.
Aren't they the same, though?
Well, Dave Parker stood out just because of the rocket right arm.
Sure.
So I mean, that
But you know. Murphy was a multiple Gold Glove winner. I bet he has more Gold Gloves than Parker.
Okay.
And I don't know. The back-to-back MVP thing, I can't get past with the other stuff to go with it.
Yeah.
Anywho,
he
Billy
rode.
I just CC Sabathia, Dave Parker, Billy Wagner. They don't feel like the romanticized Hall of Fame talent that I think of.
Dave Parker wrote a poem for his Hall of Fame induction that he asked his son David to read.
He did look just like him.
Here I am, 39, about damn time. I know I had to wait a little while, but that's what you do with fine age wine. I'm a pirate for life, wouldn't have it no other way. That was my family, even though I didn't go on parade day. I love y'all. The Bucks own my heart because those 2 championships I got, y'all played in the first part. I'm in the hall now. You can't take that away. That statue better look good. You know I got a pretty face. Top-tier athlete, fashion icon, sex symbol. No reason to list the rest of my credentials. I'm him, period, the Cobra. Known for my record arm, and I will run any catcher over. To my friends, families, I love y'all. Thanks for staying by my side. I told you Cooperstown would be my last ride. So the Star of David will be in the sky tonight. Watch it glow. But I didn't lie. In my documentary, I told you I wouldn't show.
Well, I know how he did not sign it. Humbly, Dave Parker.
That's great.
Yeah, I know humbly was not any part of the description there.
I tell you what.
Nothing like a final shot, just telling the whole world how great you are.
Ichiro was good.
I'm him.
Ichiro was good, too. He took some shots at the writer. He's like, you know.
Japanese or American writer?
The writer who didn't vote for him.
Oh, somebody didn't vote for him. Yeah.
I'd like to talk to the one. Who,
that's fair.
Or all of you, except for one.
Well, where was that guy when Mariano Rivera went in? That just remains it's a black eye for the sport. That the only unanimous is Mariano Rivera in a league that's included Babe Ruth to Willie Mays to Ichiro is a joke. They need to go back and find somebody who didn't.
I saw this and I thought, man, his habits must have affected him. By the end of his age 26 season. Okay, so young kid, right? 20s played. He played 7 years, came up at 19.
Ichiro?
No, this guy I'm about to tell you. This is what this guy had compiled by the end of his 26th season. He had already locked up Cooperstown. 7-time All-Star, 5-time World Series champ, 3-time home run champ, 2-time AL MVP, and Triple Crown winner.
He went in yesterday?
No.
Oh.
This guy, this is the Mick. Yeah. And you think about Mickey Mantle and, you know, but he lived a hard life and you know, but though what he did from 19 to 26.
As great as Ichiro is, he shouldn't have been unanimous either. We're way out of Ichiro's not a top 10 all-time player. He's a great hitter. Is Ichiro any better than Tony Gwynn?
Ichiro
has no power, bro. In a game, this is a league. This is a sport
that 262 hits or 262 hits in a season.
I bet you if
Ichiro started.
I get it. I know what he did.
He started with 0 hits at the age of 26. When other guys had 3,000 hits, guys had 1,500.
I would bet you a lot of money that if you and I had a draft that mattered, and we were going to draft all-time Major League Baseball history, that Ichiro would not go in the top 20. Which is fine. Yeah. I'm only using this under the cover of he's one vote from being unanimous. I mean, with the Mickey Mantles and Babe Ruths and Hank Aaron's and Willie Mays, it's not right that these guys go in unanimous Hall of Famers. It signals a career that's better than others. It's not true to me.
Hit 350 his first year.
He's a very good player. I am in no way. I'm not saying he's not a top 20 player. I'm wondering.
372 one year, 351, 352. Whew, Lordy.
Yeah.
That boy could hit.
That's all he did. How many home runs did he have? Did he get even 50? Probably. Each. Yeah. Got a few late, it feels like.
Each hit a whopping 117.
How many years? 20?
A lot of years.
Yeah, he played. And I will say this, his game aged well. Because he would softball it, dude. He would stride into the pitcher.
He said thank you to these two executives, the Miami Marlins. I didn't even know you had a team.
Where is Ichiro living? Is he home in Japan or does he make his home here?
Speaks English. He might be here.
Yeah.
262 hits in a season beat George Sisler.
Yeah, that's the all-time record. That's a lot of hits, bro.
Yeah.
That's a hit and a half a game, more than that.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah.
But his OPS, to your point, his OPS and OPS plus were never
It just
like
can't.
Bonds.
He's not right. He's not well-rounded. There's enough guys that could do what he did and do other things.
Well,
again,
nobody did what he did as well as he did.
I get it, buddy. I don't care. Give me a guy with 200 hits and 50 of them home runs and a guy with 272. And
who got 200 hits and 50 home runs?
Well, I don't know. Yeah. I'm just throwing numbers out there. I'm assuming that Barry Bonds had a high percentage of his total hits were homers.
Yeah.
But he may not get to bat enough to get that many hits. They'd walk him so much.
Yeah.
Some of those years Bonds had, and he's not in the Hall. Is that correct?
Who?
Barry Bonds.
Oh, Barry Bonds is not. Yeah, Barry Bonds is not in the Hall. Barry Bonds has some of the most incredible stats in the history. He will be too, by the way.
I don't know. I wonder.
Yeah, he will.
I mean, I wonder. But anywho. All right.
Him and Clemens.
Let's take a quick timeout. That's the 10-minute drill. Just some of what we're, I guess I'll let you tell people what the trade deadline's all about and who might be out there and which contenders will be going. We're going to put.
Well, it's coming up Friday. I know that.
Player on the we're going to put every player on the injured list and tank for no reason. Like baseball's a sport you can tank in, and so it was sitting.
Well, you're not tanking. Your pitching has just been annihilated with injuries. So. I mean, the five guys who started the year for you are all hurt.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So
the entire starting rotation when the season began, and most of them won't pitch again.
There's no coming back from.
Yeah, well, they had tanked even when they had guys. And by the way, I'm sorry, but did any of those guys you just mentioned, did they play yesterday? Were they in the lineup that scores a run a game?
Oh, the hitting.
Yeah. So yeah,
Michael Harris is hitting now.
Yeah,
doesn't that annoy you as a fan when it doesn't matter? Now you start hitting.
I don't
drives me crazy.
I mean, that's just. It annoys me not that Michael Harris is now hitting and what it could be. It's that we have a coaching staff that took 100 games to make the suggestions or to make the demands that he start hitting again by changing some things. But our guys are so asleep at the wheel. I mean, they must have a pup tent in the dugout. I think Schnicker climbs into a little pup tent, like maybe when the other team bats, takes a little nap, and then they rouse him awake every couple of innings to come stand up on the top of the dugout step so that the TV cameras can catch him there. And then he goes back in and plays with Tonka toys or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. They don't have the hidden footage yet, but I'm told they're working on it. Back with more next. You're listening to The Drill.
Tonka trucks. 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct.
I got a pair of tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got a pair of tickets.
Oh, yeah.
To the Jacksonville Rock Orchestra.
Rock on, Orchestra.
To go see Journey. August 8th at the Florida Theater. I need a caller to hit me up right now. Be kind, courteous, and correct. One lucky winner going to win a pair of tickets. 904-641-1010.
McManus buckles his chin strap as he joins Lauren Brooks and Taylor Dahl for the new Helmets and Heels.
I just love a man in uniform.
Catch the pros' point of view afternoons 2 to 4 on 1010XL.
Hey, get it from my friends at ITP Partners, man. Things are going good right now, but you never know in the world of investing. And that's why I'm so glad that my money's with ITP Partners. They're Jacksonville folks taking care of my Jacksonville money. Why? Because they can explain things to me. They put things in layman's terms. They make people like me understand what's going on, right? Whether it's tariffs, the stock market is up, stock market down. I talked to Chris Bryant, Jeff Hartman, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Janice Cobb, and Reed Wingate. Yeah, they got the experience, expertise, and the knowledge. And like I said, my goals become their priority. Always a great time to get in the game, but if you want to do it right now, Chris at ITPpartners.com. Chris at ITPpartners.com, or give them a call, 312-9751. That's 312-9751. They're ITP Partners, gang, and they're my financial partners for life.
Tired of high energy bills? Well, replace those inefficient windows and patio doors now. Don't miss Renewal by Anderson's summer sale. Buy 4 windows or doors and get the 5th one free. No money down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months, but this offer expires July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental, with light sedation for cleaning and deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, 2 locations in Jacksonville.
Hicken here with lots more on George Moore Chevrolet. Hey, Justin Moore, what are you doing in our commercial?
Dan, this Moore just wanted to remind folks of vehicles less than $20,000 on our lot. Or you can always go more with our Silverado EV.
I have my boy Blue, that beautiful Gator Blue Silverado. Love, love, love it. And that service department, second to none. Let's just say it means more to Gabe and the boys who take great care of us.
Not to mention, we do more for the community. We love Jacksonville. Been around these parts since 1986.
George Moore Chevrolet. Need I say more?
It all comes down to Daytona and the Coke Zero Sugar 400 race weekend, August 22nd and 23rd. Answer this question for a chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Wawa 250, powered by Coca-Cola. Friday night, August 22nd. Who was on the pole position for last year's Coke Zero Sugar 400? Text the driver's last name only to 641-1010 for a chance to win tickets to the Wawa 250, powered by Coca-Cola, August 22nd.
Ready to add some value to your day? The everyday deals at Sonny's have got you covered. Right now, you can get the pork big deal for $10, the pork and rib combo for $12, all you can eat ribs for $19.99, and our new loaded barbecue potato for $11. Available all day, every day. And that's why it's always Sonny's here. Sonny's Barbecue, local pit masters since '68.
Weekends were made for sports, and I'll tell you my take on this weekend's most interesting options. 1010XL's Media Mogul Hicken here. Watch for Musing with the Media Mogul on YouTube and Facebook. Made possible by Tucker Equipment Rentals in Neptune Beach.
Right now, they're on their way to disrupt your life, make you uncomfortable, and rob you. Don't bother calling the police. They can't help. That's right. Summer heat and humidity are about to attack North Florida again. You know what to do. Call Mike Merritt. Mike Merritt's Heating and Air has a license to chill. When heat and humidity are attacking you, Mike Merritt provides a comfortable chill at a bargain price. Mike has been keeping North Florida comfortable for 30 years. Mike Merritt technicians are never paid commissions, meaning you'll never be pressured to buy something you don't need. And Mike Merritt knows cooling issues can arise anytime. They don't just happen during business hours. So Mike Merritt never charges overtime fees. When you need us, we're here for you. Remember, in the fight against heat and humidity, Mike Merritt has a license to chill. Visit merrittair.com. Florida license number CACO 50384.
Life is just so busy this time of year. Between work, the kids' games, family vacations, I need a yard hero to free up my weekends.
You mean somebody who does mowing and trimming?
Yeah.
How about mosquito control?
Yeah.
What about irrigation and pet waste removal?
You do that too? You're my lawn hero.
Find your lawn hero at heroeslawncare.com. Heroes Lawn Care, because every lawn needs a hero.
Football season is almost here, so before it arrives, I'm going to get my home organized. Lauren Brooks here at Closets by Design creates custom storage for every space, lifestyle, and budget. From closets to garages to laundry rooms or entertainment centers, anywhere that needs to be organized. Call today to schedule a free in-home consultation and receive 40% off plus an additional 15% off with free installation. Yes, that's 40% off plus an additional 15% off during the month of July. Call 878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Collisions happen on every play in football. Collisions also happen every day on the road. If you need auto body repair, from a $30 job to a $30,000 job, trust San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
This is Jennifer Marion at Randy Marion Cadillac. Are you ready to drive away today in luxury? Then you should check out Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville.
Discover our luxurious lineup with over 100 Cadillacs to choose from, including the stunning Cadillac IQ, Lyric, Optique, and Vistique.
And here's something important. The $7,500 tax credit on EV vehicles will be gone in just 90 days.
That's right. Don't miss your chance to save while driving in style.
Visit us at Randy Marion Cadillac.
Plus tax tag title $9.99 admin fee and resist all on approved credit.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Na 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 na. Welcome back. Shout out. Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. Stay cool. Summertime. Ooh, we are in the middle of it, man. We got August coming up here on the 1st, and we got another month of this, and September's hot, and then finally October starts to break a little bit. But man, oh man, it is.
Got a question for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Said this. It's hard to be the first guy in the building because so many guys are here early. It was easy to be the first one in the building with the Jaguars.
Yeah, that was Evan Ingram, and everybody got mad about it.
Yeah,
but I will say this. Evan Ingram was always the first ones there. And, you know, I know the fans want to immediately blame the coaches, and I'm sure the coaches have some accountability, but if you're some of the same players who were, you know, and again, this is why I don't get hung up on what times guys get there, because you hear all these differing stories. He was a hard worker until he leaves, and then, they rip him, whoever it may be. So I don't know. And I'm not going to do an investigative piece where I sit there and see what time so-and-so and so-and-so and clock down each day, what time they get there, what time they leave. That's up to them as professionals.
I don't. If you're say your first meeting is at 7:30, and Evan Ingram gets there at 6, so what? If you come at 2:30, do you get even more credit because you're there at 2:30? When you're there, are you ready to go? Somebody else may be doing the same thing on their laptop, sitting at home in their breakfast nook with a cup of coffee, or maybe that's how they get ready. I mean, just the fact that you get in your car and drive downtown earlier. Well, why
they blame the coaches?
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
If the meeting is at 7:30,
right.
Like
that's correct.
Like what are the coaches at? I think that's all on the players and their character.
I don't. Again, would Dan get extra credit for work ethic if he got here today at 4 and then went on the air at 7? Does that make him any harder worker than being asleep?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then we're going to need to see that commitment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we always laud people who work hard.
If that's hard work. I don't know what you're doing at 6 o'clock down there that's making you stand out from the rest. There's no one else there. You're like,
well, maybe you're lifting, getting an extra weight training.
And
maybe.
that would be my
that would be my guess. I mean, like I said, certain guys. Puz was always a guy who was out on the field early on game day. Game day's different again. Evan was always out there early on game day.
I guess my question for Evan Ingram in a normal day, and you're there early. Were you there when the lights go out? Because maybe you come in early and work out. Well, maybe this dude likes staying late and working out.
Maybe.
Or, working this time or that time.
But I think his point was, like,
a lot more dudes come to work early out here than came to work early over there, which to me, that's part of. Now, if you want to go back to, okay, well, that's part of this culture that you're building, and maybe that's a failure of the coaches. I get that. But my point is also, it takes you back to, well, who are the leaders on this football team? Who are the guys with the C's on their chest? Who are the guys who are going to
So what is Josh Hines Allen to do? I mean, if you're supposed to be there, unless people aren't getting there on time or they're not completely ready to go, I don't know what it is they're supposed to do. I mean, they got an early, you got an early start time. Usually, I'm assuming their first official, requirements are probably 7:30 in the morning, aren't they?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what time they're supposed to be there. I don't know what time you should show up. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just saying you always
15 minutes early to me is showing that you're ready to go. Being an hour early to me seems overkill.
I guess when I watched the documentary on the greatest player in the game right now, and I saw what he did to prepare for a season and such, I was impressed.
Yeah.
So if I see Patrick Mahomes doing stuff and that helps him become the very best, well, then good for him. I think the harder you work at something, the more success you tend to have. That's
inarguable. I just don't know if what time you show up to the building is, quote, hard work. I don't know that. I don't know what he's doing there for that hour. If
I don't think he's coming and sitting on the
I don't
lazy
either.
What if he could do?
What could he? Right.
He could be at home doing the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. There could be any.
Like if he's going in there to lift weights. What if he's waking up an hour and a half early at home to lift weights and then get to the building at 7:15 or whatever?
And I don't know what the schedule, the requirements are for, quote, weight training. I don't know if they all do it together at certain times or if they have something that they're supposed to do fit anywhere in their schedule. Again, for somebody that shows up at 6, what about the guy who leaves at 6? I don't know.
Maybe he stays on the practice field longer and catches more balls. I don't know.
That stuff matters to me.
But I don't have the answers. I just thought it was there were a couple takeaways from what he said.
And the culture here was bad last year. We knew that.
Correct.
So that would.
But I don't like to blame the coaches for all that. Coaches were bad last year. They deserve to be fired. Got no problem with that. But the players don't get a pass. That's my only point. Players don't get a pass for last year.
No, I don't think anyone's giving them one.
You're a professional athlete. A coach can only do so much. Does he have to sit there? It's like I feel bad for but he's created this mess. The kid down in Tampa, the Gator, who they won't even let practice because he's fat again or whatever.
Watson.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, bro. You got to grow up and be a pro.
I do feel like overall, though, this season wasn't lost. I mean, there were too many times on game day with what they were doing, not just player but coach involved. That's where the coaching stink helps lead to the 4.
Yeah.
They weren't any, what they're doing outside of when they're the coach's responsibility from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock on Sunday. I don't know. Evan Ingram can speak to that. We heard Andre Sisco speak to it in the locker room post-game last year. When things went bad, they went bad, and you call
a bunch of
things into question.
I think my criticism of Evan is why? Why take that shot?
I don't know.
What's caused you to take that? I mean, Jacksonville did you well.
Just leave Jacksonville out of it. You can still say all of that. Just leave Jacksonville out of it.
Right.
I don't understand why you airing that. Why? Because that's going to get picked up and talked about.
And here's the thing, too. Yeah. And here's the unfair thing about it. Mr. Poop don't stink out there, the first one here. I'd like to go look at the records every day while you were here, since you were the first one there every day. Don't let me find a day where you're the third one. Don't let me find a 4-day period where you're not the first one. So if you're singing all this noise about you're the first one was that the quote, every day?
Hold on. It was.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's hard to be the first one in the building because so many guys are here early. Added, it was easy to be the first one in the building with Jackson.
Okay, well, I need some analytic stats there. If Mr. Big Mouth is going to tell everybody how much more committed he was than everyone, then I need the key card list from last year and just make sure that he's just this unbelievable hard worker and nobody else was showing up. Do we believe? Are we of the belief that Evan Ingram was first one in every week? Every day?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No
one does, so it's easy.
That's why, again, I don't get hung up on because I've seen it too many times in 30 years where, it's like, this guy's a hard worker, and then he's gone, and he didn't work hard enough. I mean, what is it? I don't know. And again, define hard work, too. That's also fair. So, but anyway, I thought Evan should have kept it to himself, but it is another symptom of
a football team that was not good last year. And there are reasons why teams aren't good, and it's not just sometimes as simple as this and this.
Maybe it was extra early last year, because you only played 9 games, so maybe that's it. Maybe you had to be there early because of rehab.
Sure.
Training.
Yeah. Like 365 yards in 9 games last year. I don't know. Should have got here an extra hour.
Yeah.
I get protective. Don't take shots at us. Shut up. Go away.
It's hard to protect a 4-13 team.
No. Well, then this guy has a lot of room to talk. Yeah. My point. Whatever early you were, wasn't early enough.
Maybe we'll be 4-13 if you only played 9 games.
Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully they turn the corner and give us something else, and we don't have to sit here and, next year when so-and-so leaves, he tells us that the culture was no good again. Oh, no. It's like I said, and I was always a believer about, well, if you win, your culture's good. If you lose, your culture's bad. But only here in Jacksonville, I've witnessed the opposites twice, right?
I guess from the whole, again,
we had a horrific culture in 2017, and we won.
It's interesting this perspective too, Hick, because most people even listening to us right now, they got a time they start to work and they get there. They're beating the clock. They work 8:30 to 5:30 or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I have a job where I get up every day at 3:30 now, and I prepare for the show. I watch things that I miss. I go over all the gatekeeping. I see what sound we have, and then when I arrive here at 10 till 6, I'm ready to go. Now, would I be a harder worker? Would I be a better employee if I got up at 3:30 and I drove in and I did all the things that I did at home, but did it here?
Yeah.
Would that be virtue signaling that, I'm here at 4 o'clock every day to work on the show?
It's hard to compare the NFL to almost any other regular job because it's totally different. In
That's why I can use this one, because it's not. This is one that your preparation goes most people don't have to prepare for their job. They show up at 8:30. Most people.
Yeah.
9% of the workforce, they show up to work. They do what they know they have to do that day, or they're told what they have to do that day, and they're off. So getting to work, like if you're going out today on a work crew at 6:30, getting there at 4:30 in the morning isn't showing anybody anything other than you don't like sleep.
No, if you're going out on a work crew, you're going to work hard while you're working. That's that's where you get measured, I guess. But I don't know.
I was kind of putting it more. The only reason that I can think you get credit for getting there early is if you're in the film room. Like there is you get breakfast first, or I can't think of getting I've always interpreted getting to a football facility early to be either one rehab, which everyone does, but it's the film work, right? It's the analytics.
Sure, there's lots of things you can do. You can talk to coaches. I mean, there's always stuff that you can do to make yourself better at your craft. I'm assuming so, and I think the same is in football. All right, we got to take a break. We got the 8 o'clock hour coming up. This is the Drill on 1010 XL 92.5 FM.
Long ago, sports radio was just a dream, but one brave station dared to make the leap into sports outer space. 1010XL. One small step for man. Out of this world.
Hey, it's Carline here. If you're shopping for a new ride, you've got to check out Atlantic Infinity. Not only do you get a luxury vehicle, you also get the Atlantic Infinity Promise Free with every new car. That's almost $2,500 in added value just for buying smarter, and you don't have to sweat it out on the lot. Shop in their indoor climate-controlled showrooms. It's cool, comfortable, hassle-free. They're on Atlantic near St. John's Bluff, or browse anytime at atlanticinfinity.com.
Hey, in a world where chains seem to take over, it's awesome to have a locally owned retailer who's only focused on Jacksonville, FLA. Beard's Diamonds is a great example. Hickett here. You know all those other jewelers in the town center are owned by big Wall Street company. Beard's Diamonds isn't. They are local to the core, man. The Lupos have been around, and they've been serving our area for more than 40 years, and we run circles around those big chains. Massive diamond inventory, all shapes, all sizes. All the top bridal brands, Tacori, Viraggio, etc. Strongest warranties. If you ever do have an issue, you can deal directly with the owner, not layers of middle managers, and they win on price every day. They don't have extra markups to please Wall Street or pay commission salespeople. In fact, and listen to this, Beard's guarantees to beat any national chain store on price. They guarantee it. So don't buy anywhere until you get a second opinion at Beard's. I am sure you'll get a bigger, better quality diamond for your money, and it'll be backed by local folks with integrity and local accountability. Don't buy a diamond in Jacksonville without seeing your best option at Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. Shop local. Shop Beards.
Says your testosterone is normal. Normal for who? Beta males? That's where those lab ranges come from. Male Excel uses optimal levels, where you were at 25, not where outdated mainstream medicine thinks you should be. Our protocol is different. Daily dosing, multiple hormones, personalized to your body, not some insurance company's spreadsheet. This is precision medicine, not sick care. Try MaleExcel.com, free test. Stop being normal. Start being optimal.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Man, jack of all trades, masters of none? It just feels like at every turn nowadays, every company can do all work. Not us. Hi, Stevie Beatrice here, second-generation plumber right here in Jacksonville, Florida. We are your master plumbing company that only focuses on all your plumbing needs. So for your next plumbing job, don't call another Jack. Call Beatrice Plumbing, where plumbing is what we do, and plumbing is what we're great at. Beatrice Plumbing, here to help.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Summertime is busy with graduation parties, summer barbecues, festivities, family gatherings. The month of July, National Carpet Cleaning Month. So Zero Res is offering $45 per room of carpet clean and 20% off air duct cleaning services as well. Schedule your appointment at ZeroResJacksonville.com or call them 287-5727 and ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res, spelled backwards or forwards, it spells the same. Zero Res.
Zero Res. Give us your hot take.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
On the 1010XL text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm awake and I speak English, so yeah, I do know what you're saying.
Be part of the conversation. 641-1010.
The 2025 NFL season is just around the corner, and we can't wait for you to be back at the bank. Your Jacksonville Jaguars are starting off the preseason going head-to-head with the Pittsburgh Steelers Saturday, August 9th. Be at the bank as the Jags take the field for the first time this season, and grab your tickets for a 7 p.m. kickoff by going to jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We'll see you soon, Jags fans.
Lauren Brooks here from Helmets and Heels. Circa Resort and Casino has 2 epic pro football contests, Circa Million and Circa Survivor. Circa Million, pick 5 games weekly against the spread for $1 million grand prize. Circa Survivor, 1 pick a week, no spread. Last one standing wins $15 million. Enter at any Circa in Nevada, play anywhere. Sign up for either and get 50% off a 2-night stay. Helmets and Heels will be live from Circa in Vegas on August 22nd. Full contest details at circasports.com and the 1010XL homepage.
Mike Dempsey, and now's the time to get your roof hurricane ready with Apex Roofing and Contracting of Jacks Beach. Look, our rainy season is no joke, and if your roof's got damage, leaks, or it's just plain worn out, don't wait. Apex is local, dependable, and will show up on time using only premium materials with ironclad warranties. No shortcuts, no stress, just quality work you can trust. Skip the storm season scramble. Reach for the peak with Apex Roofing and Contracting in Jacks Beach or visit apexroofingfl.com.
Lucas Tree Service is a certified arborist and a local family-owned business with over 45 years of experience. They specialize in tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for both residential and commercial properties. Get prepared for storm season and receive top-notch customer service from Lucas Tree Service, 904-241-3533. Online at lucastreeservice.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Travis Hunter, two-way grind is turning heads in Jacksonville. The rookie phenom locked in at corner during day 4 of camp, and head coach Liam Cohen is impressed.
He's been great in terms of his attitude and just kind of the way he approaches it. He's pretty unfazed by some of the stuff.
Hunter told NFL.com he's got separate celebrations for offense and defense.
Different one for offense versus defense? Yeah, it's definitely different.
They got to be different.
In Tampa, Baker Mayfield's mission is clear. Cut down the turnovers after leading the league in picks last season. He's focused on smarter decision-making.
Just for me, the main focus is turnovers. Eliminating turnovers. It's okay to punt the ball every once in a while.
Around the diamond, Cincinnati edged Tampa. And in Milwaukee, 3-2 comeback over the Marlins. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 8:03 and it's 82 degrees. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cool with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
I was looking at this men's health mag that's out. Luka Doncic muscles up the skinny on the Lakers star's summer shred. He looks good. Looks like he's lost a lot of weight.
Dubious. He does look good there. If that is actually like lights on, glimmer off, if that's really what Luka looks like, that's a good sign for the Lakers. I don't know.
You know who's I happened to be in the office yesterday at work, and
will not make a skeptical of my career.
And I didn't realize how popular a driver Bubba Wallace is. So Bubba Wallace won the Brickyard yesterday.
I did not know he was super popular.
And the boys were genuinely thrilled for him.
Other guys on tour,
the
other drivers.
Yeah, after he won, he got a lot of love taps and bumps and thumbs up and things like that. And it was great. It's great to see. It was the biggest win I think of his career. He hadn't won in like 100 starts or something. And but I tell you something that stood out to me about the Brickyard yesterday too, because I watched the last.
He's the first black driver to win at Indy in any of the disciplines. You just said that.
Oh, okay. No.
Okay.
No. What stood out to me about the Brickyard yesterday is when they went down the backstretch. I mean, just bleachers and bleachers of empty seats.
Yeah, it is not.
And I asked, Stuart Weber knows he's a huge NASCAR fan. And, and he said, well, I said, they used to sell that out, didn't they? He goes, only the first couple years. He goes, you got to remember, that's 250,000. I go, well, the 500 sells out. So clearly NASCAR ain't what it.
What does Daytona hold? Like 125 in it? Do you remember?
I mean, it always was like the sixth largest city in Florida, 150, something like that.
I don't know. Let me
a lot of
that
people.
up.
But anyway, it was, it's definitely taking a step back, but it was good to see Bubba Wallace win it, and good racing at the end. They had 2 overtimes, and it was fun. So anyway,
permanent seats only 101,500, but the track has the ability to increase the permanent seating capacity to 125,000. It comfortably fits a lot more than 125,000 on race day because you get the infield and all that. So you're probably talking about between 150 and 200,000.
Right.
And I'm sure there were some infield, presence at the Brickyard also. But like you, I saw those empty seats.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was surprised when I was reading the wrap up of Bubba Wallace's win. It described his win of one of the 4 crown jewels of the NASCAR schedule, and I would not have put Indy into the crown jewel segment. Like if you had to do the 4 biggest NASCAR races, I would not have put Indy in those 4. It's kind of a generational thing, but they have been racing there since 1994. It's been 30 years.
Yeah, that's something.
So, I was surprised. And Jeff Gordon won there. Dale Earnhardt Jr. won there. So there is an argument because of the prestige of the track itself and the facility and its importance to motor racing that it would be a crown jewel. But if it were me, I would be going Daytona, Charlotte, Talladega, Darlington. Maybe those would be the 4. It's like that feels like the old school crown jewels. But I didn't see a lot of pushback from NASCAR fans when we talked about it as far as that Indy being put in that category. So much of that old South racing has been, left in the dust.
Yeah.
Literally.
We have a football game this week, right? Hall of Fame game is Detroit and the Chargers, and that's Thursday night. So, yeah.
It's Thursday?
Yeah. Bet the under on that, degenerates. Bet the under.
Is that what happens?
That's what you do. You go under on the all.
Yeah, well, you
can you give me the line right now? I bet you it's 30. I bet it's low 30s.
You're incredibly.
It's like the Army Navy game. There's 2 unders. I bet
you're incredibly hot in the preseason, and then it all goes just completely off the rail. Actually, you used to do pretty good for the first few weeks of the football fix.
Yes,
but then you're like summer. You know, the hot streaks end once you get past like September.
Yes,
that's what it's been like for you the past few years. Yeah, I mean, I'm just speaking truth.
I can't argue.
He keeps losing the football fix year after year after. He lost a 3-man race last year. He lost a 2-man race.
I don't think I've won the football fix in about
been a while.
3 or 4 years now. Can you give me the over/under, please, on the Detroit
game this
Chargers?
Week? You think there is such a thing already?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's 30. I'm going to cap it for you right here.
35 and a half.
It's always low 30s on the Hall of Fame game. Like I said, that and the Army-Navy game.
All right, let me see here. I should have gone to like Covers or one of the gambling websites instead of just the. All right, here we go. Okay. They're not wanting to give me any. All right, let me go to comment. I have to go somewhere else. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to be silly to bet this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You got to stand by here. Just keep moving along with your award-winning, and I'll drop this in when it comes.
You say
up.
you have to be silly to bet this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, because it's preseason football. There's just like throwing a dart. I mean, it's like, but it could be.
Wait, I got something. You want to over/under?
Yeah.
32 and a half.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. I told you.
The Lions are a 1.5 favorite, by the way.
And this is by the way,
if you're looking for the parlay.
By the way, this is the Detroit Lions. Okay, but it's not the Detroit Lions because it's players 45 through 75 who are going to be playing.
Yep.
You see, so that's why it's such a low number. But it's awful tempting at 32 and a half.
It's also 45 of 75 on the other side of the ball too.
Correct.
On the defensive side.
It's just so tempting to take that.
That's such a low number, man.
Yeah.
If you can just get like 20 at half, you feel great.
I know.
Let's just throw it on there for giggles.
Yeah.
Did we give the MVP to Aaron Judge too soon?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Cal Raleigh's going to have a real shot at winning it.
If Aaron Judge is out for, say, a month.
Yeah, he went to the
and the Yankees missed the playoffs
list this week.
The big dumper might be the MVP.
Yeah. Right now, is the big dumper, do you think, is he going to win like Judge is going to build a lead here because he's out, but is he going to win the home run race or will it be Ohtani? I know that's a National League American League, but I'm just saying overall. Do you think he'll win the Major League home run race? Is he going to get 60-something?
No.
He's got 41 already.
2 months. We got about 2 months to go. We got about 60 games to go, right?
So, yeah,
or 50 games?
He's hitting, 40, and he's played 100. So he's hitting about one every 3 games, 50. He's going to give him another 18. He's going to be right at 60.
Yeah.
He's going to be
now,
he's at 41.
Sometimes, and he's a catcher, man. They slow down hard in that second half.
I guess.
They might have a...
He won the home run contest, too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Now, there's been some stories of that.
Messing up your swing?
Yeah, and hadn't messed his up. He's come out pretty good here in the second half.
Yeah. Interesting insinuation.
I don't know why the Braves traded for Fetty. I guess just to have literally
they needed somebody,
just an arm to throw out there, so we don't use every Double-A pitcher in the roster.
I think you're calling up the Gator kid.
We kill Waldrop. Yeah, we kill arms like Raid kills roaches, man. I mean, my God, I don't know who is running the pitching university there in Atlanta, but man, failing grades. Every single member of the 5.
So I think did the Holmes guy tear his UCL?
Yeah, he's done for all next year too. And A.J. Smith-Shawver will be done for all next year.
So you're going to really have to revamp this staff.
You're gonna go Strider, Schwellenbach, Sale.
They'll
That's
all be
a good
back.
start. Yeah,
they're all back.
But we had them all this year, and no one's here, so whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as your offensive firepower has the testosterone of a 12-year-old girl, then you're not going to succeed. And the Braves have the testosterone of a creature that doesn't have testosterone.
How many games do you lose this year?
Well, we're already at 60, I think. So all we got to do really is go about 48-0, and we'll be fine. That wouldn't be enough. We have to go 58-0. If we can just finish with a 58-game win streak, that'll get us to 100.
We've never seen something like this before.
Yeah, they lost.
Did you hear our boy?
But I don't watch the Braves at all. I switch over to watch them bat every now and then, but when it gets to be 6-1, 8-1, I don't even bother.
I had a good weekend. I stayed up late.
Yeah.
I watched the Medis out in California.
That's nice.
Little 8-1, 2-1, and then last night sweep, which was
you're in a little race there with Philly. You get all that. I remember when I had all that anxiety and all that gumption and all that.
Now we go to San Diego tonight for 3 more.
I got a team that does not give a care. They showed us what they were the first week of the season, and they have not veered off of it. Heartless, gutless, check cashing wimps. That's who plays for my team. Bleep can them all, Hick. Every last one of those losers.
Oof.
Keep Acuna and rebuild entirely around. I don't care if you keep Drake Baldwin. I know that some other, Olsen and Riley, go hit your 30 and 250 for some other loser team that won't win at all.
Oh, dear.
You choir boys.
Oh, no.
Pick up your Boy Scout patch on the way out.
Oh, heavens. Oh, heavens.
I'm going to go Eminem. Jackasses.
I saw the worst.
Quoting. I'm just quoting Eminem from Happy Gilmore, too.
And
did you watch? You didn't watch it, did you, E?
Man, so I turned on my Netflix, and since I'm not, I ain't gonna lie, I was using somebody's account, maybe, and I can't get on anymore, so now I got to go buy it. So I was like, I got to deal with it.
They've upped the price on that, too.
Yeah, man.
I heard.
That's bad. If it's harder to pirate other people's, that's bad news for a lot of people in my life. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I'm the sugar mama. We're where they come for the sweet.
Yeah, everybody going to y'all.
I heard the worst home run call I've ever heard this weekend.
Okay.
I'll play it for you when we come back.
Okay.
It is just disgraceful. In fact, let me get it now. I'll talk amongst yourselves. I'll get E to cue it up. You have to hear it.
Okay.
I think we have Freddie coming up. So
I am looking at we got talking about gambling, and then I went looking at the line and the over-under for the preseason opener on Thursday. But then I saw another column here, and it was college football win totals. 3 teams to target before the season kicks off. And win totals just simply means, Vegas will put up a number. They'll do it for the Jags, the Gators, FSU, for everyone, every NFL, every college football team. And the number will be, say, 7.5. And so you've got to, if you do, you will be wagering whether or not a team is going to win more than 7.5 games or less than 7.5 games. So, like in Gainesville, the over/under is 6.5. If you think Florida will win at least 7, you would bet over. If you think they'll win 6 or fewer, you would bet under. But I always find it interesting when any speculative opinion, whether it's a column or you're listening to a podcast, my ears perk up when the word lock comes into play.
Lock.
So just as far as this little column goes, here's what I'm told are 3 locks for win total bets this year.
Okay, talk to me.
3 locks. Lock number 1. Virginia under 6.5.
Come on, Virginia.
Tony Elliott at Virginia has been awful. The former OC of Clemson has gone 11-23.
Okay.
There's no reason to think they won't, go 4-8 again this year.
All
so
right, that's one.
Under 6.5.
All right.
The second lock, I tell you, lock of the season. Oof. It's hard to go under on a number this low, and it's a team no one cares about, but we'll just put it out there. Make a note, Degenerate, driving in right now. There's Degenerate, right? He's taking that pin off his cap with his mouth right now, and he's trying
put it
to
on your hand.
Screw it. Right. Yeah, he's driving at 95. He's writing this down. Yeah, you ready? Akron,
they're terrible.
Under 4 wins.
Bowden used to coach up there, if I'm not mistaken.
And the last lock.
LeBron.
Yeah. Lock.
Lock it up.
Okay, I'm going to ask you, esteemed sports fan.
Yes.
Ohio State's number is 10.5. Are they telling me to lock it? The over or the under? 10.5 wins.
Let's see. They play this regular season only, so it's 12 games, right? They have to be 11-1.
Yep.
They got Texas. I don't know. I haven't seen.
They got Texas, Penn State. They play at Michigan. I'm gonna go under. I bet you 10-2.
Oof. Yeah, I don't think it's under.
Lock. They lock.
Under. Yeah.
Man, I'm not locking Ohio State.
No,
man.
I would never lock.
That's too big. You want to go throwing locks around on Virginia and Akron? Yeah. I'll play along, man. Those are easily put into bondage.
Here it is. This is the worst home run ever. It is. Call ever.
Is this like Major League level?
Major League. It's the Oakland A's. It's Lawrence Butler, our friend, whose dad is from Clay County.
Sure.
Shout out. He comes to the plate. I mean, he tattoos one. I watch it. It's gone, and this is what we got.
1-2 pitch. High in the air, deep to right. That ball is foul. Or gone.
That ball was absolutely launched. Law Dog posing him up at the dish.
In the hell?
He knew it off the bat. It was just
Did he just say?
How far?
Play it one more time, please. He called it foul. It was not even down the line.
Is that the one that's like in this gap almost?
Yes.
1-2 pitch.
Right center.
High in the air, deep to right. That ball is foul. or gone.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh man. And his other guy should have. Now he apologized on Twitter. That's Chip Carey's son, by the way. That's one of the Careys, Major League play-by-play guy. Oof.
Oh, that's the Chip Carey's kid? Oof.
That's a bad miss.
How? You're telling me that ball's... See, we're on radio, so we're not watching. You're telling me that ball's not down the line?
He was laughing when he saw it. It was so...
Play it one more... Play it one more time. Again, this is the gang. This is a ball that is apparently, I'm told by fellas, not hit down the line.
Not down the line. Right center.
A right center
not
field
even
shot.
close to the line.
This is nepotism at its best in Major League Broadcasting.
1-2 pitch. High in the air, deep to right. That ball is foul.
Is he...
It's almost closer to center than it is the line.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Did he have a stroke? Is he high? Is he doing? Is he doing gummies?
Absolutely.
This is what he said on Twitter. Totally lost it in the lights. No excuses. Unfair to Butler and our fans that I messed it up as badly as I did. This is completely and totally on me. Wish I could have it back, but that's baseball. Apologize. I'll be better tomorrow.
No, there's one thing there that makes this beyond that explanation. He said foul. Like, how does that ever? I could see losing it and saying it's gone or he's out or he's this, but I don't know how foul comes out of your mouth. That is, there's only way a ball's foul if it's outside those lines. That's like not even in the. I mean, that's the weird part. That foul. I don't know what he's thinking. Like, I take it from a guy who's often thinking about what he's going to say before he says it, and I'll linger in one, and I'll misspeak way too often. Yeah, I don't like doing it. I got you here to catch me. I don't know how foul is the misspeak.
This was one that you could tell he felt so bad about. He put that on Twitter, and then everybody responded, "Hey, don't worry about it." And he responded back to all of them. Yeah. He's just like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah, Yeah, I'm sure he probably. I mean, they had a house here in St. Augustine. Are the Careys like local grads?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, but literally, Chip Carey, don't they have a place? We've been through this when he was my least favorite Braves announcer of all time.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Got personal. I'm not going to lie.
It got personal?
It did, yeah.
Why is that?
I ran into him down there at the Hungry Lion in St. Aug, and he got a little testy.
Threw some chicken tenders at him?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man, but the guy was the worst when it came to Braves announcers, especially if you were a Florida Braves fan. Because he's always taking shots at the Gators on top of it, right? Son of a so-and-so. I hope he moved. Where's he with? The Cardinals now?
Yeah.
He gets just booted around everywhere. It just falls up. Dudes fall up in that business, don't they? The guy here who once called the ball over center field foul will be doing Major League games 20 years from now. And his kid will probably be getting ready to go into the booth.
Good for him.
Yeah.
This is the truth.
Good work if you can get it.
It's more than running down stats and catching scores.
We have a brotherhood in here that we worked all year with that we don't want to let down.
Go inside the locker room with Jacksonville Sports Radio, 1010XL.
I'm Frank Frangie, and I told you before, my daughter Amber is following the lead of Hacker and Mike and Matt and trying to lose a few pounds with Awaken 180. Well, I got to tell you, she's been amazed at the results. Now get this. She's been in the program 3.5 weeks. She's lost 22.5 pounds. 22. It's hard to believe, and she is so excited. There's nothing better than seeing your kid excited. She said it's so convenient. She raves about her coach, who she speaks with once a week. She said the food's terrific, and she's never hungry. Man, she's found a program that really works, and boy, is she excited. If you want to give it a try, call 844-346-1800. That's 844-346-1800, or visit awaken180weightloss.com. It's changing my daughter's life. It really is. And it can change yours as well. 844-346-1800 or awaken180weightloss.com. If you're looking for a transformation, now's the time to call Awaken 180.
Hey, when it comes to insurance, I think we all think kind of the same way. We pay a lot of money monthly. And something happens, we need you need to be there. That's what the Kroskis do. This husband and wife team have teamed up to take care of all of our insurance needs with Goosehead. And when I say take care of, I mean it. Customer service, 2 words that they do not take lightly, man. Something happens, they know you're in a bind. They get you the numbers, they get you the information that you need immediately. It's little things like if they don't answer the phone, they call you right back. I speak from experience, man. They've saved me a ton of money on my
on my mortgage because of my homeowner's insurance. Homeowners, auto, flood, boat, small business. I'm telling you, get an insurance checkup with the Kaproskis. Craig.Kaproski at goosehead.com. Craig.Kaproski, K-O-P-R-O-S-K-I at goosehead.com, or call 478-8422. 478-8422. They're Craig and Chris Kaproski, part of the Goosehead family, part of our family as well.
Jax is more than a city, beaches, suburbs, or a destination. We're a community that takes care of each other. I'm former Jaguar Tom McManus. J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling is dedicated to serving you with respect and integrity. From estate cleanouts to furniture and appliance removal, we handle it all. Call 506-1256 for your free estimate today. We're here for you. We're veteran-owned and operated. J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Get the best soccer talk on the First Coast on the Coaches Show, presented by Sporting Jacks. Cole Pepper, Sporting Jacks head of soccer Mark Warburton, and Sporting Jacks women's coach Stacey Baylor discuss the beautiful game Tuesday evenings at 6 on 1010 a.m.
Florida Heat hitting like a heavyweight? Time to call in the champ. KO Electric and HVAC. We knock out the heat and power up your comfort. Fast, reliable, and undefeated in home service. KOElectricJacks.com. KOElectricJacks.com.
If you're 35 to 75, you could get life insurance today. No medical exam needed. I'm Cody with Harborstone Financial. One call could protect your family for life. Call me today, 904-885-9566.
At JEA, we're committed to keeping our community storm ready all year long. We continue to invest in our electric, water, and wastewater systems to make them more storm resistant. Our crews trim trees to help keep power lines clear from falling debris. Plus, our outage map and My JEA app make it easier than ever to report and track outages. Whatever storm season brings, we're ready to respond, restore, and keep you informed every step of the way. Learn more about our efforts and how you can prepare at jea.com/storm.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnik Nugget. I like what Thomas Castellanos, the Florida State quarterback, said about Alabama. Yeah, he called them out a little bit. I don't think FSU's going to beat Alabama. But FSU needs a quarterback and a leader who says last year was a fluke. We're not a 2-win team. We're a better team than that. I believe in my guys, and I believe we're going to improve. We're going to get back to being FSU. I'm not sure it happens against Alabama, but I like the fact that that's how he feels. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnik family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. Nimnik Buick GMC has the largest selection of GMC's impressive SUV lineup, like the all-new redesigned GMC Acadia and the highly sought-after Yukon and Yukon XL. Curious about an EV? Save big with the all-new GMC Hummer EV SUV and truck, plus the all-new GMC Sierra EV with outstanding cash incentives. Now is the time to take an EV test drive. Shop 24/7 online at NimnikBuickGMC.com or head to the showroom on Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? If you have questions, call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Jacksonville is full of memorable sports moments. Remember Hal Sutton when he famously said, "Be the right club today"? Well, that's what Coil Fencing delivers, the right fence today. And they've been delivering the right fencing for both commercial and residential properties for nearly 100 years. If you're in the market for a new fence, call Coil & Sons today at 904-356-4821 or visit coiljacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com.
Craving a cold one? Well, zip into one of the great gate locations you see all over town and pick up a cold Bud Light or a Natty or an Ultra. Maybe a 12-pack of the King of Beers or some cold Coronas. It's all happening at your local gate convenience store. Slide on in today.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
So do we have a little bit of trouble out there in La La Land with Matthew Stafford?
What do you mean?
Got some back issues.
Yeah, he's kind of been battling.
Starting to get worried about that.
I think that back has bothered him for a while.
Yeah.
Speaking of backs, who is their backup quarterback? I mean, they.
Do you know who it is? Jimmy G.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, that's a good backup plan. Those are two similar dudes.
I wouldn't make
That wouldn't make Devontae real happy. I got Jimmy G again. I can't.
Jimmy G's fine, isn't he? I mean, you got a worse backup. He's taking a team to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Didn't win theirs. I don't know if it was his fault as much as the defense. And
yeah.
I do remember their
He
head
ain't
coach.
practicing this week, so he's out this week.
Yeah.
So if they say back and it's a quarterback and he's out for that's a concern. I don't care. Is that an that's an issue. We got problems, and that's something that they need to.
And as nice as Garoppolo is as a backup option, he's not Matthew Stafford. Don't get me wrong.
No. Heck no.
But I would trust that Jimmy Garoppolo would have one of the best years of his career if he stays healthy, if he's forced to be the quarterback out there, because McVay and those guys push the right buttons. Those systems perform, and they seem to perform no matter who you put in there. I mean, this is a guy. You need a receiver. All right, we'll just go get Puka Nacua around 6.
It's not 9:00, but
who do you think you are, Puna Ford?
Feeling X-rated.
No, be quiet, nasty, McNasty. God, dog it. I'm glad he did. I didn't see him at Jags practice. I don't know. I heard maybe he showed up after we had left. I don't know for sure. I don't think they let him in. But anyway, what is the deal with this Christian Wilkins cat?
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what the developments are since they say he was this and he said he was that.
I'm just reading the gossip.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
What do you got?
Not.
What you got, bro? Yeah, come on, man.
There's some sort of, quote, weird situation with a teammate that it wasn't just the foot.
What? What foot?
The foot that he wouldn't have surgery on.
Okay.
There's more to it.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Come on, just name names. What do we got?
Stop beating around the bush, bro.
Beating around the bush, isn't he?
Yeah.
Not going to get nasty.
Well, I mean, what are you insinuating? Yeah.
Sources believe an incident involving a teammate may have factored in part in the Raiders' fatigue and release of Christian Wilkins beyond the management of his foot injury as the reported predominant cause. The Raiders have not officially confirmed an incident or complaint involving Wilkins and a teammate, while another direct league source confirmed awareness of a situation in which Christian was, quote, playing around. So,
I still don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know if he's talking about like he was like, was he kissing an offensive guard in the claw? I mean, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. Did he do something untoward as, quote, horseplay, and it involved something a little beyond that?
Maybe one of the words that I saw, and again,
you just got a nasty filter on there.
Just
feed him your way.
He may be a bit of a tickle monster.
Tickle me elbow?
And we'll leave it at that and let but I don't know what's going on. I don't know the story behind it.
Wilkins went tickle monster on a tight end, and the tight end took offense.
Didn't like it.
Don't tickle me there. I don't like it like that.
Yeah, so I don't know the whole story. I'm not there.
Hockey sticks, man. If the Raiders have to come out with this one, if there's one way to get a guy to second guess his, quote, this complaint, I don't know if it's a lawsuit per se or appeal. Maybe the threat of having the insinuations of you being the, quote, tickle monster might do it. There's a lot of negativity to being the tickle monster, right? It's negativity within your own team. There's negativity around the league. There's no subset of culture in the NFL where being the tickle monster would be a good thing.
LaMelo.
The tackle monster? That'd be different.
Yeah, not a tackle monster. LaMelo, which one is he?
That's the youngest. He's the best.
Which
Charlotte Hornet.
Charlotte Hornet.
Uh-huh.
He's got a fresh tat.
Yeah, new tats. Yeah, I noticed.
This one's on his foot.
On his feet, yeah.
They call him Hot Cheetos. I don't know,
He's made his toes look like Cheetos. That's not real.
No, he painted his toes.
That's paint.
It's fire.
I think that's temporary. He did not do that to
I don't think that's I think that's
what
real.
The hell's wrong with people? No, I'm sorry. I mean, each his own. No, that's not real.
It's real, man.
That's tattooed ink. His toes are going to look like that forever.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with people,
I don't know. They're bored. They got all
Bro,
this money,
is
they're
terrible.
bored.
His hole from it's like, it's not his toes. It's like from the middle of his foot down is painted like a Hot Wheels car.
That's a great description.
Why?
No.
What are we doing?
No. We don't know what we're doing. Anyway, so
yeah, now that
would go
that's
along,
right. Yeah, we
along
don't.
the lines of fly in there with the
listen to
tickle monster.
I mean, beyond. Look, wait till the tickle monster sees those feet. He's liable to kidnap him.
Maybe he sent Rex Ryan a note.
Oh goodness. He was tickling feet, by the way.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
The boys know. Boys know.
That's what they're saying. He was tickling feet, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I can, if I can trust this.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
You're the. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting reminders of some of the things Christian Wilkins did at Clemson, including something untoward at the bottom of the pile with an Ohio State player. Let's just say he went, quote, hitchhiking, if you remember that story.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And it's
8 o'clock.
He went hitchhiking down a highway that started. He went hitchhiking down a highway that started with H, if you feel me.
Somewhere McNasty's ears are perking up.
Oh, they're showing it. Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Christian Wilkins. What are we? Oh, here's another one.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my guy.
We got a problem here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, he did it to Josh Allen, too. Josh Allen's like, wait, whoa, bro, I don't play that way.
Oh, no.
So, oh, man, look, I got two things here, bro. One from Clemson and one with your Buffalo, Miami. And my man is doing some finger popping. That's all I'm saying. Those fingers are getting busy in places they shouldn't be. It's to say his finger looks like a burrowing animal. You get a drop in golf from the burrowing animal where this dude's finger is going, oh, what is that? I can't keep watching this.
I thought what happens in Vegas.
Stays in Vegas.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
I got to come to the show, eat this stuff.
All right, we got to take a break. This is the drill. You guys can look it up. I'm not playing around. We got to get out of here.
I guess they just don't make them like they used to, huh? No! Nobody ever made them like this.
This is 1010 XL.
This is it. This is definitely it.
Big number one Duval Ford is trusted by Duval families, Duval businesses, and law enforcement across Florida. We're Jacksonville's largest Ford dealer by new Ford sales with the biggest service facility to keep everything in your driveway and in your fleet on the road. Shop Big number one Duval Ford on Cassett Avenue for our low prices and nationally recognized service-first experience. Big number one Duval Ford, proudly serving North Florida since 1916.
Like a lot of guys, Jacksonville's Mitch Fandel thought he could get a better deal on his engagement ring at one of those well-known big-box corporate jewelry stores at the town center. But then he discovered locally owned Beard's Diamonds.
Beard's had by far the largest selection.
And he couldn't believe the no middleman prices at Beard's.
We were able to afford, it was probably twice the size of what she wanted, stayed within my budget. I wanted to buy her a bigger ring than she wanted to get. Kind of a win-win for everybody.
But the best part, Mitch didn't feel like a number at Beard's. He got personal one-on-one attention with zero pressure.
Some of the other stores that we did go into, they were big corporate chains, so that might have played a factor into us not really getting the service that I was looking for.
Beard's Diamonds, with no commission salespeople and owners who are right here in Jacksonville.
Keeping local dollars in Jacksonville and in the community is great.
Beard's Diamonds.
Anybody that I know, I want them to shop at Beard's. You're going to get a great experience.
At St. John's Town Center.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
To get this thing unwrapped here.
Praz, what in the world are you doing working on your Duval?
That's right, man. I really identify with Duval.
You live in St. John's County, knucklehead.
I mean the Duval sub, the Dailies Dash Duval. Turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheeses. Lettuce, tomato, crispy and fresh, like me. I'm sure there's a Dailies Dash sub that sums you up.
The boss.
Because, of course.
Oven roasted beef, monster cheese, roasted mushrooms, caramelized onions. It's the boss of all subs. Only available for me.
That's just not true.
What do you mean? I walked in the other day, screamed, "You know it," and said, "A boss for a boss."
Well, no matter who you are, there is a Daily Stash sandwich or sub for you.
Go find yours. They may even make you a boss.
I'm sure they will, because it is Daily Stash.
Where more is better.
And you got that right.
Hello, Jacksonville. This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, we know not every injury happens on Sundays. Sometimes it's flag football, weekend yard work, or just playing with your kids. That's why we built a team of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons, experts in everything from knees and shoulders to spine and sports injuries. Whether you're chasing championships or chasing your dog, we've got you. Learn more at osjax.com. That's osjax.com.
Lauren Brooks here from Helmets and Heels. Circa Resort and Casino has 2 epic pro football contests, Circa Million and Circa Survivor. Circa Million, pick 5 games weekly against the spread for $1 million grand prize. Circa Survivor, 1 pick a week, no spread. Last one standing wins $15 million. Enter at any Circa in Nevada, play anywhere. Sign up for either and get 50% off a 2-night stay. Helmets and Heels will be live from Circa in Vegas on August 22nd. Full contest details at circasports.com and the 1010XL homepage.
You wouldn't drive your car 50,000 miles without an oil change. So why are you ignoring your septic tank? That thing's working around the clock, taking every flush, shower, and mystery casserole down the line. Eventually, it fills up. And when it does, you do not want to find out the hard way. Don't wait for the stink. Septic tanks need to be pumped every 3 to 5 years. Call 904-862-6769 to schedule your septic pump out with the pros at Duck Duck Rooter. When you're stuck, call the duck.
Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. Whether it's a long day on your feet, a demanding workout, or everyday aches and pains, you need relief that can keep up when pain persists. Aleve is here for you with longer-lasting body pain relief compared to leading OTC-branded pain relievers. With just 1 pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
The SEC and the ACC will face off in Jacksonville at the 81st TaxSlayer Gator Bowl game December 27th at 7:30 p.m. Join us for Saturday Night Football in prime time at the bank. Preferred locations and pricing available now at TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com.
He used to cover the Jags. Now he's a CBS Sports senior NFL writer.
Well, I believe he got everybody's attention.
He's Pete Prisco. Friday afternoons on The Frangie Show. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles on 1010XL.
Bye-bye. Brock Marionville chasing a 90-yard run.
If your ride is making strange noises, don't wait and make it worse. Come to Action Transmission on Merrill Road. My expert technicians can diagnose the problem and likely fix it fast. Experience the difference at Action Transmission on Merrill Road.
Here's Linda Beaver.
The dog days of summer are here, and so are the hottest deals of the year. Whether you're hauling down the street, cruising on the beach, or just escaping the heat, we have the ride you're looking for and the wow you experience you deserve. Save big on select models with sizzling summer savings, low financing, and limited time bonus cash on all trades. So don't sweat it. Come beat the heat at Beaver Automotive, where the summer deals will wow you.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
JRO, baby. I don't know the answer to this question, but I'll ask it. As the Jaguars get ready to put on the pads, and we had Liam Cohen on the show on Friday. The drill was out at practice. And one of the things he said, sort of coach speak in a way, but it's true. You're always being evaluated. Everything you do is being evaluated. But let's say you just, there's certain dudes who, when the lights go on, perform better. And I'm just wondering out loud here, especially at the running back position, as they try to sort through it and figure it out. And Cohen also said, eventually the cream rises to the top. That's kind of how it works. And I believe that as well. If you're a good player, you're baseball players get streaky, but over 162, the hitters hit, and those who don't. But I'm just curious, like Whiskers, if say Tootin today rips off 3
50-yarders with
now
pads
that the
on.
pads are on, someone's actually trying to tackle him, not touch him down.
Do you all of a sudden, and I'm not saying Tootin is, but the early, again, we have 4
You
practices.
have limited opportunities.
Yeah, we have 4 practices. It seems like Bigsby might even be a little bit ahead of ETN. Again, just speculating, nothing to, maybe Bigsby, then ETN, then Tootin, then Allen. Well, let's say Tootin today rips off 350 yards and is clearly better than everybody in pads today. What does that vault him to number 1 on the depth chart? Where does that put him? We got to make sure we get him the ball against Pittsburgh next week. We got to use him in the scrimmage on Friday night. What?
That's such a loaded question from the standpoint, like what all else happened? Like if you're the coaches, and you're breaking it down.
I'm just asking.
What all else happened on the play?
Yeah.
Is it like, look, if you, if somebody went out and watched ET play golf and they just watched his 4 great swings, they might think he shoots 74.
Right.
Whereas they see the whole thing as more like 104, whatever it may be. So, but
104 ET.
But to your point, listen, there have been plenty of guys, and I'd say good players in Jaguars history, and I think more in terms of the games rather than the practice. I don't know if a practice run, like say, to your point, they play Pittsburgh. Tootin gets in the game in the third quarter, and his first carry goes 60.
Yeah.
That, I think, maybe would. But
it's weird because then they're doing it.
Because Stacey Mack did it.
Yeah, but remember this, he's doing it against the backups. And we've seen guys who, and this is just one that comes to mind, but on the defensive backfield, wasn't it Braswell? Did Braswell have a pick 6 in the preseason last year or something? Or he made a couple plays?
Maybe.
And then it doesn't necessarily vault you to the top either.
The position that really stands out is receiver. There's always a receiver at the end of the camp that we're like, oh, we thought he was going to make it.
Yeah.
Because he does well. And so that's a position where.
Honestly,
and that tells you that they don't go by those splash plays that you're seeing in practice or the game. They're going by a bigger overall picture.
No, and quite frankly, today, to me, if I was I would think, with coaches and those in the know, the decision makers, the Basellis, the Gladstones, the Cohens, I think today's about trenches.
I hope so. It should be.
I'd like to see the offensive line go out there and push some guys around.
And you can only give so much credit for how well they're identifying the system, what kind of leaders they are, what their techniques are improved. At the end of the day, it's a physical combat sport in those trenches.
Are you going to win that battle?
And we don't win our battles, at least by the analytics of win rates.
Yes.
We don't win.
No, we don't win.
Our D-line doesn't beat the other offensive line. Our offensive line doesn't beat the other defensive line.
Right.
We get our stuff rate is bad on both sides. We don't win those trench battles.
No.
And Dan, there's not a whole lot of new soldiers in there.
Right.
They're just not. Armstead, Hamilton, Smith, Walker, Allen. Same 5 up front. Same top 5.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we brought in, immediately a couple of linemen that are going to take spots. And I guess we'll find out about Hainsey and, some of those guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Those guys need to shine today. Those guys need to have a good day.
I'd like to think. How many padded practices will they even have anymore? They'll have the scrimmage, which will be, I don't think that's padded, though, not full pads.
I think they'll.
Like another couple?
Yeah, I think. I think you're only allowed to even have like 12
3, right?
during the year.
Yeah, I think
there's not many.
And I don't think they use them all anymore.
Yeah.
And I asked this question of ET early, under the shadow of pads going on today. How much less physical have college workouts become this time of year? Are they fully padded every day? Are the college kids still putting pads on every day?
Not every day.
Maybe not 2-a-days. Are they still putting them on regularly? Is there still a lot of hitting? Or is that only in scrimmage scenarios at that level now, too?
That's a good question.
And like high school football, is it pads all the time once they start today?
Uh-huh.
Is it like they'll be in pads today, and for the most part, they'll be in pads all the time at the high school?
Oh, no.
No, they don't.
No.
I think like Monday through Wednesday.
I don't mean through the season. I mean in the 6
like
weeks
right now.
getting ready. Yeah, I'm talking about right now, getting ready.
Yeah.
Training camp situation. I'm talking about all I understand at all levels of football now, once you get into the regular season, you don't hit like you used to.
Yeah.
I get that. But I'm just wondering right now in the preseason, so to speak, and you said high school practices start today.
Yes.
How many, do you put pads on like every day? Like the first 8 practices?
No.
Are they all in pads?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
In fact, by rule.
They've changed that too. Because you used to.
Not the first day. Well, I don't know. But
No.
I remember Brooks was in high school, so that was, now a couple years ago. And he played 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, and they would ease into the pads.
By choice.
Huh?
By choice.
No, it was a rule.
Okay.
It was a FHS.
And once you could put the pads on, are you allowed to be padded all the time? That's my question.
That I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were.
No, I wouldn't think so either.
Yeah.
In fact, it's kind of counterintuitive. The ones should be doing less hitting are the young guys. 99% will never play football.
Right.
And the ones should be doing the most hitting are the professional guys because they're getting paid to do so.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, I got a development here. I knew
What
it.
do you got?
It's not LaMelo Ball's foot that has been Cheeto painted.
Okay.
Yeah, we have. They've discovered. I've got a tweet here. The tattoo artist who said he gave LaMelo Ball a Cheetos tattoo admits he lied, and that it's not Melo's foot. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I mean, I'm sorry.
I don't trust the tattoo artist.
Yeah, I don't try. I bet you.
Maybe there's some pushback, and maybe LaMelo's embarrassed.
I don't think LaMelo went Hot Wheels car on his whole right foot.
Is LaMelo fairly tatted up?
Oh, yes.
So it wouldn't surprise you.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise you. Yes. Is there another
I'm reading a question that someone. I don't have one. I was looking back. I thought this applied, but these are people still responding to the whole Christian Wilkins thing. I can't go back down that one.
No, we've done it. We can come back at 9 o'clock and visit that.
Yeah, I don't know if it needs to be visited. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I uncovered a stat, and I'll just repackage it here as a Shazam Spotlight, brought to you by ShazamAuto.com, the Murray Ford Superstore, Stark and Kingsland. Truck guy. Let me tell you another great thing about a truck, Hick. When you take those little vacations, those little getaways, trying to fit and get all that luggage in, even if you got an SUV or a van, sometimes isn't as easy. I love the truck. Just throw it all in there. Just slop it in there like it's bales of hay, Hicken. During the course, I did some discovery today.
Okay.
Did some discovery today because Trayvon Walker met the media over the weekend, and he really sounds so authoritative. He sounds so, in fact, ET, can I hear Trayvon Walker number 5? Hey, tell me if you don't just hear just a growing, maturing man making this comment, and that would be Trayvon Walker heading into now year 4.
Like everybody know, I was drafted off of potential. I've only been pass rushing. I started pass rushing at defensive end probably say through my sophomore year of college, but now I always had the athleticism to be great, but now I'm just starting to put everything together. So obviously it's some things that I'll be like, I definitely could have worked on some things better right here, but obviously now, like you say, just trying to get 1% better every day, every year, and that's the main goal.
He's getting bigger and stronger and faster, and Hickey had 10.5 last year, and he had 10 the year before. That's back-to-back seasons of double-digit sack totals, and here's where the Shazam Spotlight comes in. And granted, now, we are not trying to position Trayvon anywhere other than he should be. And by all measures, everyone that's looking and evaluating defensive ends for the whole game that they bring, I mean, there's some Jan Ngakoue there, right? He's failing in other areas or he'd be higher rated.
Yeah.
But that being said, back-to-back years of double-digit sacks, Tony Brackens never did it. Unique Ngakoue never did it. The only other player in Jaguars history who's had back-to-backs, and Josh Allen's never done it. So the two leading sackers in Jaguars history, Tony Brackens and Josh Allen, they never had back-to-back years of double-digit sacks. The only player in Jaguars history that's had back-to-back double-digit sack years is Calais Campbell and Trayvon Walker, who can become the first and only Jaguar with 3 straight.
Well, it also demonstrates it's not that easy. So
For 100%. Now, there is this, and I feel like we get hypocritical here a little bit because back when we never got to the quarterback and we never had guys get 10 sacks, we said, I don't care about all the other pressure, just give me sacks.
Right.
And now that you have a guy who's getting the 10 sacks and you're realizing he's not getting any acclaim across the league, Pro Football Focus did top 30 edges and he didn't show up.
Right.
And they're doing that based on, film grades and impact, and it's not just those sacks, I guess. It's the hits, the hurries, and, all that good stuff.
Yeah, Trayvon Walker's a good football player. He's been a good football player. He's a good young man, and wish him well. I hope he has a big season for the Jags and continues to get 1% better every day, like he said. And if we get 1% better, maybe that translates to 12 sacks or 13. I mean, he's good. He's good. I wouldn't mind having Trey Hendrickson, Trayvon Walker, and Josh Hines Allen on that D-line.
Sure.
I'll tell you that.
We kind of threw that out there. I haven't seen any momentum on it.
Nobody's jumping on that one. We tried to throw that. He's right down the road.
Right here.
I mean, I kind of slide Trayvon inside a little bit, and away we go here. So we should also mention Josh Hines Allen came out and explained the other day his son
why he missed that last game of the year, but that was the main thing. His son had leukemia, was diagnosed with leukemia.
And it's a positive outcome, right? They say
he's doing well.
Yeah.
He's cancer-free, but he's in remission, but he'll hopefully ring the bell here towards the end of August.
And that certainly eliminates
He's a little boy. I mean, it's
reason
just,
for explanation for John. That makes total sense. You're on a dog football team, and you have just gotten the worst probably news you could get. So
So anyway,
that makes sense. It wasn't in Josh Allen's character or personality to not show up each and every week. So you figure, and we learned then there's something going on that was beyond.
So anyway, wish him and his family the very best going forward. And like I said, his young son is doing well, so that's good news.
I'm told that high school, 5 days of weather acclimation before you can put the pass on. So they'll show up today and they can do any things that, a bunch of things that don't
put the helmet on, though. You wear a helmet. And
it's shells.
Yeah, so that's kind of how it works. All right, we're headed towards 9 o'clock. The nasty McNasty is here. I saw him running around outside, ripping a dart. Might have been drinking, too. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's Monday. I mean, maybe just carried it over from yesterday. Who knows? But that and more coming up next right here on The Drill.
Good friends, great sports talk, and summer on the First Coast. 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years older, just got married, just got divorced, you have children, you want to take care of your family, of course you do. That's why I'm here to tell you about our friend Matt Hinson in the Hinson Law Firm. Look, Matt's the attorney, and I'm not, but we both want to know, have you done your will? Because, listen, you get to decide where your assets go. You work hard for your money, and you decide the people who get your assets. Planning also helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes as well. Matt Hinson's your guy. He's going to listen. He's going to help you with some tough decisions. He's going to provide you the information needed to make your choices so easy. It's the Hinson Law Firm. If you got questions, reach out to Matt. He's got the answers. 904-527-1700. It's 527-1700. His office is in Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
Tired of high energy bills? Well, replace those inefficient windows and patio doors now. Don't miss Renewal by Anderson's summer sale. Buy 4 windows or doors and get the 5th one free. No money down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months, but this offer expires July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
David Lane here, and once again, I'm happy to share news of my success with back and knee surgeries at Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. Whatever it is that's bothering you, take it from me. Simply set an appointment today at Southeast Orthopedic Specialist and let them help you get back to normal life. I'm certainly glad I did.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hurricane season on the First Coast can leave you in the dark, so why not get a head start on storm season with a home generator system from American Electrical? They've sold and installed more generators in Jacksonville than any other company around, with scores of whole home generator installations throughout North Florida. That's right, American Electrical has been installing and repairing thousands of generators for over a decade in Duval. Keep your loved ones and property protected. Log on to American-Electrical.com and see how they can help you.
The judge swings the gavel and I pound the hammer. I'm not judging, just hammering. Hammer time with Hayes Carlyon, weekdays on The Frangie Show.
On 1010XL, driven by Kia on Atlantic.
Life is just so busy this time of year. Between work, the kids' games, family vacations, I need a yard hero to free up my weekends.
You mean somebody who does mowing and trimming?
Yeah.
How about mosquito control?
Yeah.
What about irrigation and pet waste removal?
You do that too? You're my lawn hero.
Find your lawn hero at heroeslawncare.com. Heroes Lawn Care, because every lawn needs a hero.
Hey, Hicken here. Think you got the ugliest garage floor on the First Coast? Your garage a crack-stained, hot mess? Hold on to your squeegee. Checkmate Coatings is hunting for the worst garage floor out there. And the winner gets a free garage coating makeover. Whoa! Take 10 seconds. Snap a pic of that garage eyesore. Register at checkmatecoatings.com/contest for a chance to win a free floor coating. It's easy. Just snap a quick pic and enter for a chance to win at checkmatecoatings.com/contest. Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, buddy. Why so glum?
Stinky ice cubes, Jason. It's all downhill from here.
What?
The tap water at my place smells kind of funky. Funky tap water makes funky ice cubes. I meet a nice girl, invite her back to my place for a cocktail, and blow my whole romantic gesture with a mojito that smells like dog's feet.
Wait, I can totally make you way cooler.
I'm not taking your charity ice cubes, Jason. I have my pride.
Your pride is safe. Our plumbers can be at your house the day you call and install a whole home water purification system. Water tastes better, dishes come out cleaner, even your hair feels better after you shower.
Ooh, the ladies love a man with soft hair, don't they, Jason?
Life moves pretty fast. If you spend every day worried about the water in your own home, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Yo, E.T. here, and I need you to beat the heat this summer with cool escapes and nonstop fun in Clay County. Tackle indoor adventures head on. Throw axes at Live by Axe or smash your stress away at Just Smash That. Then kick back with drinks, good food, and fandom vibes at Nakama Anime Bar or Leaderboard Arcade and Bar. Whether you're blowing off steam or just looking to chill, Clay County got your perfect indoor getaway. Find your cool at exploreclay.com. That's exploreclay.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. After a stretch of helmet-only practices, Jag head coach Liam Cohen says the pads are coming and the players are ready for it.
Football is, as we all know, a very physical game, and it's meant to be played that way, and ultimately you can't really do it until you get the pads on.
The Jaguars' rookie offensive guard, Wyatt Millham, is quickly becoming the team's top insurance policy across the line, fitting seamlessly into Liam Cohen's blocking scheme. Jacksonville's youth camp got the pro treatment. The Jaguar Elite 14U flag football team were honored by the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Miller Electric Center on Sunday. And at Indy, Bubba Wallace made history and silenced doubters with a gutsy win at the Brickyard 400. He snapped a 100-race drought to lock in a playoff spot. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
At 9 o'clock, it's 85 degrees. Your time and your tip is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
It's time. Now, it's time for the 9 o'clock nasty on the drill.
We're wasting time.
Here are Jeff Prosser, Dan Hicken, and E.T.
Yeah, it is. It's 9:01. So the tickle monster is in full effect.
Oh, boy. Roto-Rooter is his new name.
Yeah.
Christian Wilkins, Roto-Rooter. I've gotten this on the Karen app. The Nextdoor app has flashed that the National Weather Service has issued an extreme heat warning today, July 28th, for western St. Johns County. Official forecast at the airport where they, put it into The Almanac for History is projecting a 100-degree day. There are parts around town that yesterday hit 100 degrees. The official marking spot for Jacksonville and doesn't note 100 degrees days very often, and today could be one of them. They're on the field this morning dealing with some of that, I suppose.
The Jags are on the field. The Gators and Knowles get going this week as well, so off they go to the races.
Are we giving FSU enough credit, Mike Norvell enough credit? Now, granted, this isn't the finish line, but we've gone around the track a few times. They're a 2-10 football team that's put together a number 14 recruiting class. That's not bad. It can be very easy for FSU to fall down into like the Georgia Tech, Virginia, NC State level of recruiting. I mean, it would be a concern.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm impressed that Mike Norvell, and by the way, this is a guy whose primary contributors have come via the transfer portal. But having the 14th ranked class, at least right now, they need to finish strong. It needs to be a top 10 to make the inroads that you need to make. But I saw they got an offensive lineman that the primary competition was Ohio State. You're beating Ohio State for players, and you're a 2-10 football program. You're keeping hope alive at the very least.
Yeah,
that should be an exciting first game over there. The stadium's done, right?
Yeah,
it's put to bed. All the everything's painted, and that. So it's gonna be significantly different, I would assume. I mean, I haven't been to Tallahassee in a couple of years. Watching the games on TV last year, it looked like, excuse our dust. Wasn't a very. So we'll get to see their finished product of what it looks like and how it runs on game day. And what a great opener for the Knowles with Alabama.
Happy Gilmore 2 debuted this weekend. A lot of us sports fans watched it. There's a buzz out there that Tiger probably turned down the cameo. Didn't want to do it, whatever reason, and maybe I don't know when they filmed it. Maybe he was having it could be a surgery. Who knows?
Okay.
A lot of them think he would have been perfect as Chubb's son.
Yeah, they went. Who was that actor? He was unknown, wasn't he?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I'm learning these people that were in it that I didn't even notice. Like some of the women, like you said, Charlie Hall. I don't really know her. So
Charlie Hall. Nellie Korda was in it.
Yeah. I saw her. You have to look in the odd situations like the parole board hearing.
But he gets he gets his boys on like John Lovitz.
Oh, they all had at least a bit role.
Yeah.
Everyone but the guy we had on, David Spade, didn't make it.
Yeah.
But he wasn't in the first one. I forgot that
904.
It's a battle cry. I had forgotten some of the characters that I haven't seen the first half. I loved it, but I haven't seen it in 20 years. I saw it 4 or 5 times, maybe more, but I haven't seen it in a long time. And I forgot Ben Stiller's role. I forgot the insurance agent who screwed Granny for the house. I forgot those people. So they did a good job when they inserted them back into the storyline of showing the flashback of who they were.
Well, Posty was in it. Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, he was one of the announcers.
Bad Bunny was in it.
Yeah,
Eminem was in it.
He was the caddy. Eminem got eaten by the alligators. He was the jackass.
I don't know,
son.
Kid Cudi.
The rapper.
Played an FBI agent.
Okay.
Nancy Lopez was in it. She was on the probation board, if you saw her.
Yeah.
Nellie Korda was in it. Kelsey was in it. Dan Patrick obviously was in it. Stephen A. Smith was in it.
I guess he was funny.
Chris Berman was in it. Jim Gray was in it. Reggie Bush was in it.
He was one of the golfers.
He was 8-ball.
Yeah.
Reggie Bush was 8-ball.
Yeah.
He's actually a pretty good golfer.
I didn't notice that until this morning.
85-year-old Vern Lundquist came back.
I think you got to be careful with the cameos. It can become distracting. I'm glad I didn't watch the movie looking for the cameos. I'm glad I didn't. And the reason I know this for sure is I'm learning after the fact the 4 or 5 or 6 people that I didn't realize that was them.
Paige Spiranek, the golf influencer, was in it. She played a woman working for Dick's Sporting Goods.
That's who I thought may have been the
Charlie.
No, I told you. No, I thought would have been. I told you the former Sports Center girl.
See, I don't know. Okay, Sean Avery and Chris Chelios were in it. Kelsey Plum was in it. I didn't know that.
Kelsey Plum was, I think, part of the.
She played a golf course worker.
Yeah,
Kelsey Dunn.
Kelsey Dunn.
She was at the.
Boban was in it, but he played the son of.
Boban is way skinnier than I thought.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that was Boban. He's got the longer hair. He looks super, super skinny.
Like I said, Sandler put his mom, his 2 daughters, and his wife were all in it.
Yeah, that's for a bookkeeping. That's money laundering, Dan. That way you can, by the way, I figured something out, Dan, that I never knew.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever said this? E, have you ever said this? Man, like Adam Sandler will sign a 6-film, $300 million deal with Netflix. And you're like, how does Netflix pay for all this? Well, then I did the math. You know how many worldwide subscribers Netflix has now?
A ton, probably.
Take a guess how many they have worldwide. It's in the millions.
Okay. They probably got about 200 million subscribers.
300 million subscribers, okay? ET, 300 million times. I guess I don't even know what it is. It's probably
up there now.
Is it up to like 25 bucks?
It gotta be, man.
I think it is. So what's 300 million? Let's just make it easy. Times 20. Huh? You want me to tell you what it is? Well, 300 million times 2 would be 600 million. Times another 10 would be $6 billion. That's $6 billion a month Netflix is bringing in. So, yeah, I now completely understand when they say they bought a Steven Spielberg movie for $400 million. Well, that's why they do $6 billion a month in just subscriptions.
He even had, he put everybody in this thing. He had Koepka's wife. Jenna Sims, is that her name? She's a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model.
Yeah.
She was in it as a crazed fan.
Okay. Yeah, you have to tell me where these people are because it is fast moving too.
Yeah.
You don't linger in a lot of scenes. That thing's like zip, zoop, boop, here, there.
Kevin Nealon, obviously Shooter was back. Julie Bowen was back, but she met a sad demise if you haven't seen it. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
The Slim Peterson, the son of Chubbs Peterson, was Lavelle Crawford.
I didn't really recognize him. I didn't know Eminem was the character he was until after the fact. It didn't.
You saw John Lovitz, Rob Schneider. You saw those guys in there. So there's a lot.
Rob Schneider, they did a Waterboy reference.
Yeah.
It wasn't even Happy Gilmore.
You know, I happened to watch this weekend. I love those Top Gun movies are terrific, and they were on cable this weekend.
Okay.
The second one.
Yeah.
That was, and they used old video like Happy Gilmore too. And they both, but
you're talking about the Top Gun that was just Maverick that was just out.
Yeah, really good.
Well, I say just out.
Really good
years
movie.
ago. Yeah,
really good.
I've seen that one actually.
Yeah, very good movie. So anyway,
still waiting on Grown Ups though.
Huh?
Still waiting on Grown Ups though. But
I haven't seen Grown Ups. But yeah, Happy Gilmore 2 out and about, and obviously I'm sure it's number one on the Netflix thing. Right now, but yeah, we watched it Saturday.
Who are today's
morning.
sex symbols in Hollywood?
Besides yours truly?
I was wondering this coming in. I think this is what happens with generations. I think we know the sex symbols of everyone older, and then you get to like the sex symbols of your generation, and you completely lose touch with who is who. So who are they? Like when we were growing up, it's Cruz and Pitt and
talking about
Clooney
dudes?
and it's not girls, both men and women. Who are the leading, actors and actresses? And you can't say people that have been around for 30 years. Like the answer can't be, Clooney.
Modern day sex symbols include a range of celebrities.
Yeah, who are they?
Henry Cavill, Chris Evans, Jason Momoa.
Okay. Oh,
Megan
Momoa.
Fox, Margot Robbie.
Okay.
Those are the ones I'm getting.
All right. Well, there you go. Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah. Michael B. Jordan.
I lose track.
I love Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I lose track of them. That's why I was just curious who they are because every generation has them for sure.
Yeah.
Every generation of Hollywood has their Sophia Loren, the Raquel Welch.
I feel like Denzel has been like the quote unquote sex. He was it was
he's older than us. That's
Correct.
what I mean. Like, Robert Redford when I was a kid was like the hotshot actor and
Ryan Reynolds, Zac Efron, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson.
Those guys are old. They don't count to me. I'm just wondering who they have been. Well, they're not as old as us, are they? Scarlett Johansson. I did notice, Scarlett Johansson is the top grossing actress of all time.
Saw that.
Maybe actor too. Was it both or just female?
She made a lot of cash.
Yeah, she continues to make. Well, anybody who got a part of that Avengers
Clap it
machine.
up for the SNL guy who's married to her.
Yeah, he outkicked his coverage.
Yeah, well, it's a good situation.
He's a pretty talented guy. He's pretty.
What does he do?
Decent golfer. He's just a comedian.
Does the SNL
I'm sure
weekend
he does,
update?
I'm sure he does more.
What's his name?
Colin Jost.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a golfer. He's a good golfer.
Yeah, he's done the Celebrity. I've seen him there. He acquits. I don't know exactly who or what he's about. He acquits well when I hear him interviewed. That's how we all make our decision. You hear him talk, and you're like,
I know, but is he like in movies? No, is he?
He's been in a couple of movies.
Okay.
Probably. I've seen him in bit parts, but he probably makes his money as a writer, producer, and weekend update anchor of Saturday Night Live, and it's probably multiple millions a year. Would be my guess. But when you have the highest grossing female actress of all time as your wife, does it matter?
Apparently not.
Huh?
He has been a staff writer for NBC sketch comedy series since 2005. Coinker Weekend Update since 2014. Just trying to see.
Yes, a net worth $10 million from his career as a writer, comedian, and actor, both on and off SNL. SNL salary, earned the show's maximum of $25,000 per episode. That's $525 annually. Then he has some other projects, some endorsement deals.
He just broke Seth Meyers' record for being the longest-serving anchor in the history of this segment.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Scarlett Johansson, meanwhile, has an estimated worth of $165 million. So, so you know what he says. The two of us combined for $175.
That's what you should say.
Yeah.
Made a cameo in the 2024 film "Fly Me to the Moon," which starred his wife, Scarlett Johansson.
You know what I did? I saw. That's what I just saw him. Have you seen that? That's a pretty good movie.
He is
Channing Tatum and Scarlett
host of the game show Pop Culture Jeopardy on Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah, I guess that probably gets you a little bit of cash too. I mean, at the end of the day,
he's married to ScarJo.
He's married to $165 million.
That's what he is.
Getting a lot of Sydney Sweeney's.
Yeah, that's
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. She's the hot one right now.
She the one who was selling the bath water or the soap?
No, that was Gwyneth. She's older.
Yes,
like somebody recently in Trendy. Remember, Jeff? Somebody was sending the soap.
You might be right.
And like
maybe it is her.
They're saying that the ladies love Bradley Cooper, and that's right. But that's 20 years ago, Bradley. That's my point. You couldn't have been sexiest, People Magazine's sexiest man 15, 20 years ago, and then applied to the answers that I'm looking for. Right? Sydney Sweeney. That's a good one. That's a young up and comer. And you mentioned a couple. Momoa. I don't know how old he is though. Now he's getting older too. When do you reach your peak as sex symbol though? It's probably 40. It's not 20s. Because when you're 20s, you're out of reach for so much of the audience. When you're 40s, you hit that sweet spot.
But you know what? Like I feel like nowadays it's more accepted. Like the ladies they love the salt and pepper. Like the older, mature.
And that's my point. So is if you're
yes, they do.
If you're a 45-year-old lady, that 25-year-old dude is probably not appealing to you as much as say if you're a 60-year-old lady and it's a 45-year-old dude. You feel me? That's what I mean. You can follow him a little bit.
One other note before we head off to break. Matt Miller, NFL draft scout. You know him. He does ESPN stuff. He has put out this thing that says, and this is interesting, the amount of talent Texas Tech has accumulated is impressive. NFL scouts will be in Lubbock early and often this year.
Yeah,
so what?
Should be bought, not
so what?
I don't. Yeah. But they didn't.
Doesn't have to be paid for. No, they have accumulated it.
Okay.
Just like Ohio State accumulated it last year. So welcome to the party, Texas Tech.
It won't work. You can't go buy your whole roster, and it's easy to say that Ohio State and Georgia, all of them, buy it to an extent, but they also have a bunch of top 5 recruiting classes as the anchor. It's a lot more than what you can pay for 6-8 guys.
Texas Tech had a pretty good recruiting class too, so let's see what let's see if they can get into the party here.
Well, coming out of the Big 12, they should, or it'd be the worst. It would be the worst ROI in the history of sport.
I mean,
but they're trying.
You're full of all negativity towards Texas Tech. Why?
No, I'm not.
I thought your buddy's wife is a big Texas Tech guns up fan.
My point is, with the comparison to them in Ohio State, it's not the same. They don't have their money better pay off because they don't have the rest of it to go along with it, like some of these programs that year in and year out.
But they're breaking in. Maybe they're just starting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Again, the path couldn't be better. The conference path couldn't be better. It sent Arizona State to the playoff last year, so it's there for the taking. I give them mucho credit for that.
Now you're pooping on the Big 12.
Of course, the Big 12 stinks.
Stinks?
Yeah,
I thought there were some pretty good.
Okay.
Teams last year.
Well, it came down to last week, and it was like BYU, Colorado, and Arizona State. So if that screams power at you, then
let's go.
You do you. But no, the Big 12 will never win the playoff. By the way, how about that? At least before we retire, never one time. Impossible. It's an impossibility. If it's going to be near impossible for the ACC and Big 12, for the ACC also. But I'll give the ACC a puncher's chance with some of their tradition. Big 12, there's nothing left, man. How do I know this, Dan?
Yeah.
Can you find me a Big 12 program that's ever won a national title?
I'd have to look at that. I don't know who the Big 12 is right now.
Exactly. Well, the answer is no. You're not going to be able to find me one because they got a bunch of schools that forever in their conferences with the big boys were in the bottom half of them.
You tell me the Big 12 hasn't won any national championship?
I'm going to guess that the Big 12 has never won a national championship. Now, you might can go back to 1941 and find, somebody. I guess BYU won one with
Sure
Detmer.
they did.
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah, that's 40 years ago.
Baylor won basketball.
Huh? Yeah, not bad. No, I'm not talking basketball. They're still really good in basketball.
West Virginia play for one?
They're really good in basketball. I bet you that's it. I bet you that one BYU is it. So. Colorado won one.
Yep.
90. Yep, 91.
UCF just a couple years ago.
That's good.
Huh?
That's good.
What do you mean?
UCF.
Yeah. There you have it. All right, we'll take a break. Come back with more. This is the drill.
He knows where the bodies are buried.
We've been approached already by the DOD, the FBI, the CIA.
We're a separate division. Bleacher Report college football insider Matt Hayes.
I don't want to talk about it.
Noon to 3 weekdays on 1010XL.
Hey, Hicken here from my friends the Cleaning Freaks at Zero Res. 2 words. Flash sale. Flash sale. We got it. We got it through Thursday. Flash sale. Buy 2 rooms of carpet cleaning and get the 3rd room cleaned absolutely free. Flash sale. Great time to get it done, right? Summer's starting to come to a close. You had a beat up summer of people going in and out of your house with parties and beach and so. Flash sale now this week only through Thursday. Buy 2 rooms of carpet cleaning, get the 3rd room cleaned absolutely free. How easy is that? Go to zerosjacksonville.com or give them a call, 287-5727. You'll be glad you did. Zero Res, spelled backwards or forwards, it spells the same. Zero Res!
Hayes Carline here. If you're shopping for a new ride, you've got to check out Atlantic Infinity. Not only do you get a luxury vehicle, you also get the Atlantic Infinity Promise Free with every new car. That's almost $2,500 in added value just for buying smarter, and you don't have to sweat it out on the lot. Shop in their indoor climate-controlled showrooms. It's cool, comfortable, hassle-free. They're on Atlantic near St. John's Bluff, or browse anytime at atlanticinfinity.com.
Your grandfather was stronger at 50 than you are at 40. Want to know why? His testosterone was 30% higher than yours. That's not genetics. That's modern life killing your hormones. Stress, chemicals, sitting, it's all crushing your T levels. Male Excel reverses it. Prescription testosterone, thyroid optimization, personalized to you. Over 100,000 men are already winning again. Your turn. Try MaleExcel.com. Free assessment, because you deserve it. Your family deserves it.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hey, it's Joe C. When was the last time you flushed out your water heater? Flushing a water heater each year improves its efficiency and extends its lifespan. So call Roland Reese Plumbing for a routine water heater flush out and any other plumbing needs. 260-7059. Roland Reese Plumbing.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
This is Greg Huntington, a.k.a. The Mangler. I'm on the winning team at Waste Management. If your business needs sustainable environmental services for waste removal and recycling collection, then you can count on the industry leader of WM to deliver results. Go to WM.com/Duval.
Your yard starting to look a little like a jungle? Well, it might be time for a little TLC. Or how about RTC, Russell Tree Care? At Russell Tree Care, they give your trees the perfect haircut. Whether it's trimming or removing, they'll make sure your yard looks its best, all while keeping safety as a top priority. Call Russell Tree Care today and let them take care of your trees. Russell Tree Care, 844-4Mr. Wood. That's 844-467-9663. Or visit RussellTreeCareLLC.com today. Your trees will thank you.
XL Primetime is back weekdays noon to 2, and on Wednesdays, join Dr. George Bari at 1:20 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Make sure you catch Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime Wednesdays at 1:20 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. Whether it's a long day on your feet, a demanding workout, or everyday aches and pains, you need relief that can keep up when pain persists. Aleve is here for you with longer-lasting body pain relief compared to leading OTC branded pain relievers. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Jacksonville is full of memorable sports moments. Remember Hal Sutton when he famously said, "Be the right club today"? Well, that's what Coil Fencing delivers, the right fence today. And they've been delivering the right fencing for both commercial and residential properties for nearly 100 years. If you're in the market for a new fence, call Coil & Sons today at 904-356-4821 or visit coiljacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com.
Hi, this is Dave Barker. Want to grow your hair back?
IHRS, right here in Jacksonville, is the only hair transplant clinic in the country that offers multi-unit hair grafting, FUE NeoGraft hair transplants, and the 45-minute effective PRP treatments.
Multi-unit hair grafting gave me more hair in one procedure and within my budget.
Thank you, IHRS.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Schedule a free evaluation and find out how to grow your hair back and keep the hair you have. Call 904-777-IHRS. Take the first step to restoring your hair today. Visit hairforme.com.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
IHRS has been restoring hair for men and women for over 30 years.
Call now for a free in-person or virtual evaluation. 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Or visit hair4me.com.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, a couple notes from Jags camp. Jags have hit a deep ball. Jags have hit a deep ball. Who caught it, E? Trevor threw it. Who caught it?
The BTJ?
No.
Was it Hunter?
No.
Oh, man. Was it Parker?
No.
Uh-oh. Was it Brenton Strange?
No.
Oh, man. I don't know.
Who caught it, E?
Oh, no,
It's Bo's little brother.
It's whose little brother?
Bo's little brother.
Oh, Gladstone?
Joshua Cephas.
Oh, man.
Bo Cephas' little brother.
Oh, Bo.
Oh, Cephas making strides. They say Tootin's off to the side, too. That coming from Jamal St. Cyr.
Rootin' tootin'.
That ain't good.
Pads or pop. I just want to hear it. I don't even want to see it. I just want to hear practice today. I'd like to hear. We don't hear a single pad pop at the workouts without pads, nor should you. But those pads today, there's always going to be those one or two. Oh, one of those, right? The kind of, ooh.
I like that.
Over a pop. Who will deliver today's pop heard around camp? Who will be the deliverer? The deliverer of today's one and only pop.
And Andre Cisco.
Cisco not here, bro.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
Oh, dear.
Yep.
What do you mean he's not here?
Where'd he go? Giants?
Giants.
New York.
Yeah. Giants?
Yeah.
No, he's with the Jets.
With the Jets?
Is he with the Jets?
Okay. You sure about that?
Positive.
Okay.
Is he starting?
I don't know about all
Right,
that.
he is. He's a playmaker. So, yeah, we'll get all of the particulars from today's padded workout as we go through the programming today. I was impressed and proud, Dan, as we did the show down there live on Friday to see the army of 1010XL personnel. We got boots on the ground, man. If there's a player to be talked to or an angle to be discovered,
oh, God.
I promise you 1010XL will have you covered. So you keep it locked in, not just
What
here.
do you got coming up? I've got my conversation with Ezra Cleveland.
There you go. That will be flying at you for the next 3 weeks as we get you ready for the 25. So, yeah, it's awesome. It's
we
great
kid because we care.
Well, no, it's great to have the opportunity if you're a fan to get down there and check out some of these workouts. Boy, it is hot though, man. Give the fans credit for perseverance on some of these mornings, and we're not hitting triple digits yet. That probably comes later in the afternoon, but
hot is hot.
Yeah, buddy, it's hot down there. All right, I have a list in front of me that it's somewhat interesting.
Okay.
First things first, how many golfers do you believe completed all 16 rounds in the majors this year? Have you seen this stat? Floating around? This little board.
I'd say there's all 16 rounds.
Yeah, they made the cut, played all 4 rounds in all 4 majors.
I'd say over under 8.5.
15 guys.
All right. Over.
Who do you suppose had the best score to par for the 4 rounds? Add up all.
Scotty.
All 16 rounds. Yes.
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty Scheffler in major championship conditions had an average of, I guess, 2 under par per round. He's 32 under par. He won 2 majors.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next?
Roars?
Yeah, Rory won one. That's it. What do you think he is? Scotty Scheffler's 32 under par in his 16 rounds of majors. What do you think Rory is?
Roars had
16?
one that didn't great. He's more like, you said 32?
Mm-hmm. 32
I'd say
under.
Roars is more like 18.
11 under, a 21 shot difference. This dude just is lapping the field.
Yeah.
Xander Schauffele's really close to Rory.
Every day I'm shuffling.
He doesn't have a major this year,
No.
but he went 10 under par.
Okay.
And then another guy whose retreat from competition was a little overblown. John Rahm is actually 4th at 6 under par.
Yeah.
Then it's Harris English, Fitzpatrick, and Terrell Hatton. That's another live guy or tie. The only 7 golfers are under par.
Okay.
And it just speaks to the incredibly hard conditions.
Mm-hmm.
The rest, by the way, of the list goes Rahm, English, Fitzpatrick, Hatton. Those are under par. And then you get to J.J. Spawn, made all 16.
Shout out JJ.
And won 1. And then the other guys to make every round of every major, make
Did
all the cuts.
DeChambeau make it?
He didn't. Remember, he missed the cut at PGA.
Okay.
Victor Hovland. Aaron Rye. Mad McNeely. Sam Burns Eat Worms.
Damn it.
Made them
Sam
all.
Burns eats worms. I'll hate him forever.
Daniel Berger, another FSU golfer.
Mm-hmm.
Rasmus Højgaard.
Rasmus.
Made all 4
Not to be
cuts of the
confused with
majors.
his brother.
And then last but not
What's his
least,
brother's name? Nikolai?
Yeah, Nikolai Højgaard. And
if
then
Rasmus Højgaard and Nikolai Højgaard walked into the room right now, could you go, hey, Rasmus, hey, Nikolai, and know which one is which?
you know they're twins, right?
Are they?
Yeah, they're twins.
No idea.
Yeah, so yeah, you would.
So the answer would be even more so no.
Yeah, it would be harder to say. Yeah, they're identical twins. Brian Harmon, wee little Brian Harmon, is the last on the list at +7.
Country, please, for Rasmus and Nikolai Højgaard.
I'm gonna go Sweden.
Is it?
I don't know. It's a guess. What do you think?
Are they Ryder Cuppers?
They should be. They've had good years here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see where we got Raz Højgaard.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's Rasmus. See where he's from. He's Danish is what he is. So
Great Dane.
Same thing. Swiss, Danish.
Great Danes.
They're all the same to us. Right?
Yes. 100%. BT
Um,
with a deep catch over the back shoulder against Tyson Campbell. Oh, yeah.
None of that matters. It only matters who threw it.
I need
Was it Trevor? It needs to be Trevor. I mean, who cares? We know what BT can do.
I need some pop quiz music.
Oh, wow. This guy's coming hard, man.
This is a good one.
Always
I like
trying
this
to
one.
Tear me down.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to
Consummate
bust
goal
you. I'm
each and
gonna
every day.
beat your ass on this one.
Acknowledgements of wrong never come.
Never. Never wrong.
You
could play as well, but you may have seen it. You're a cheater.
Oh, wow.
Dang, man.
Madden 26.
Gloves off, bro.
The 99 club is out.
Okay. All right, I like this.
There's 7 guys who got a 99 rating,
This year or in general?
Madden 26.
Okay.
7 dudes, Jeff Prosser, and he let the game begin.
All right, I'm gonna go. E, could you haven't seen it, right?
No, I haven't.
I have not. Be honest.
Straight up.
Here's what I want to know. I just want one. I'm gonna ask for just one clue/hint. I just want how many offense, how many defense.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 offense, one defense.
All right. E, who do you suppose?
99.
Who do you suppose the one defender is? You think it's?
It might be Miles.
Myles Garrett. We're gonna go with Myles Garrett.
Correct.
All right.
So now we're all offense. I bet you. I feel like Chase and Jefferson are 99. Z.
Well, we got to go with the obvious Pat Mahomes. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Chase for sure.
All right, Chase 99. Chase.
Correct.
Okay, you like Jefferson too?
They're the same guy. Bro.
All right,
they don't seem to us, but I bet you to them they are.
Bet.
Jefferson.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so that leaves us with 3 more. I feel
4
like
more.
4 more? We did the one
7
defense.
guys, 1 defense. You got 2 on offense. That leaves 4. 4, 2, and 1 equals 7.
You think they like Saquon like that?
I mean, I don't know what's not to like about him. I mean, we got to go with offensive players here. I don't know where else you're going to go. I mean, if you're going running backs, it's him.
99 club.
We're going Saquon.
Is that locked in?
Is that a final answer?
Yeah.
Correct.
Try to talk us off of. You see what he did there?
I see what he did there.
Disreputable so-and-so.
I am vicious.
All right, so there's three more. 3 players left.
3 more.
I'm going to go Josh Allen, E.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Correct. 2 more.
2 more.
2 more.
I mean, I don't, you know what? I blow up the game franchisee and put it into constitutional
99 club.
Put it into constitutional law that if there's any quarterback with a 99 and Patrick Mahomes doesn't have one, you're not allowed to produce the game on a mass level anymore.
Correct.
Patrick Mahomes.
Is that a final answer?
That's a final answer.
Are you locked in on that?
We're locked in.
You locked in.
The game ends.
See, that's it. Madness has been rendered now.
Based on last year?
I don't care what it's based on.
Based on last year?
I'm not basing it on last year. I didn't know that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
I think last year helps. It gives you some recency
At
bias.
26, 99 club.
Yeah.
Is Lamar 99?
Lamar, 99.
Yeah. What a joke, man.
Who's the other one?
Give me 2 dudes that can't win a Super Bowl and tell me they're better than Patrick Mahomes, who, by the way, has all the physical traits, too. It's not like he's just some game-managing winner. Yeah, that's weak, dude.
Game manager, Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
I'm thinking.
Is it
99.
Did they put Joe Burrow in there?
No, sir.
Okay.
It's not a quarterback, is it?
No, sir.
Yeah. It's another receiver, isn't it?
No, sir.
Oh,
it's a running back.
No, sir.
tight end?
Tight end.
No, sir.
I mean, if you're giving me kickers and punters, I'm not playing.
No, sir.
Oh, it's an O-lineman.
Yes, sir.
O-lineman.
Oh, it's going to be Trent Williams then.
No, sir.
Oh,
that's a hard one, isn't it?
Oh, Penei Sewell?
That would be my guess.
Is it the guy who...
No, sir.
Is it Slater?
It's a guy the Jags could have drafted, of course. But
Lane
didn't.
Johnson?
Lane Johnson.
I don't know if Lane Johnson's still a 99, boss.
Wow.
He's been in the league 12 years.
This is The Drill at 1010XL. Turn for home next.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Go full throttle for a photo finish.
Off the corner, to the line, the checkered flag is waving.
Sunday at Iowa Speedway.
He's gonna do it!
NASCAR is tuned up by Maxie's Mechanics on Jacksonville's NASCAR station, 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
AA Automotive helps keep your vehicle in dependable and safe condition. Call Sam, Harry, or Joe, and they'll check your brakes, tires, fluids, electric, and motor, so your ride runs smooth on the road. That's AA Automotive on Richard Street.
Man, jack of all trades, masters of none? It just feels like at every turn nowadays, every company can do all work. Not us. Hi, Stevie Beatrice here, second-generation plumber right here in Jacksonville, Florida. We are your master plumbing company that only focuses on all your plumbing needs. So for your next plumbing job, don't call another Jack. Call Beatrice Plumbing, where plumbing is what we do and plumbing is what we're great at. Beatrice Plumbing, here to help.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold's recently hit an all-time high at over $3,000 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold for cash and get top dollar, or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
The 2025 NFL season is just around the corner, and we can't wait for you to be back at the bank. Your Jacksonville Jaguars are starting off the preseason going head-to-head with the Pittsburgh Steelers Saturday, August 9th. Be at the bank as the Jags take the field for the first time this season, and grab your tickets for a 7 p.m. kickoff by going to jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We'll see you soon, Jags fans.
This Date in Sports History is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On July 28, 1993, Ken Griffey Jr. became the third player to home run in 8 consecutive games. The first 2, Dale Long and Don Mattingly.
From humble origins on Beach Boulevard to the grandeur of the old homestead, Taco Lou has bucked the odds, selling cheap tacos and even cheaper beers since 2008. I'll be the first to lament that nothing is cheap anymore, but much has not changed in 17 years. Bangin' Shrimp still rocks, margaritas flow day and night, and we love to see old friends and make new friends every day. You can still spin the wheel or sit outside on the patio in the sun with friends and family. It's been a ton of fun, and we have you, Jacksonville, to thank for 17 years. Taco Lou in Jacksonville Beach.
With 50 years of fabrication expertise and towing products, the family at Cannons of Jacksonville can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for Instant Keys Locksmith Service.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the cool down from the cool guys at Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing. Fast, reliable, and honest service since '87.
All right, time to cool down a little bit. Hot time outside in Jacksonville. Please stay cool if you're out there, man. It is warm. Don't overdo it. Drink a lot of water, especially if you're working outside or the such. E? Yep. I feel like we should find out what's trending. It was a busy weekend, a lot of crazy stuff going on. Jags are on the practice field right now, getting after it in full pads.
First time.
So
some sore bodies tomorrow, won't there, boys?
Oh yeah.
Hits a little different, obviously, with the pads on.
So we'll see if it's a physical practice. Is it physical? We'll see.
I'm cooling down on the sport of baseball.
I love baseball. I had a good baseball weekend, man.
I know you did. I lost all 3. I just don't really care, but it did. And
did DeGrom pitch against you guys or no? No.
We don't need somebody like DeGrom to beat us, buddy.
You just got nobody left to pitch. I mean,
we got plenty of hitters. We got a team.
But you're gonna have to win games.
If I had alpha dogs on offense, guys with pride that really cared, we'd win some games 10-8, and they'd be 500.
That team, yeah, at best. Yeah. At best. They can't. They can't.
Right. No, I'm not saying this. Well, I get it.
I mean, they're decimated.
100 million%.
The interesting thing about that is going.
It's amazing they made it last year with they lost.
The interesting thing about that going forward is now, and this is what I don't know the answer to this question. Nobody does.
Yeah, do you trust your hitters?
Yeah, no, do you bring them all back and run it back?
That's
or do you say, look, we got to make some changes. This team was not good enough when they were healthy. Or do you just say, hey, let's run it back and see what happens?
I don't know. That's a fair question. I don't know that myself. Again, you know where my frustrated rants take you. Give me Acuna, give me Baldwin, and to hell with all the rest of them, Dan.
Yeah.
I need winners, bro.
Yeah.
We play 162 games, man. I need dudes that are out there dying to win. Hating. I don't need Matt Olson and Austin Riley look like should put on their khakis and their white shirt and go door to door.
I had some good news yesterday in that my guy Trolls hitting, the catcher, went down to the minors, found his stroke. He's come back. He's really hitting well. And then Ronnie Mauricio had a 4-hit game, hit one into the Cove. I mean, that's big for him. So I think he has a lot of potential. I've been talking about him for years, though. You want to see what's trending?
Man, real quick, we've had some terrible injuries in sports, in football, early.
Oh, yeah.
Like you had the 49ers guy go out. But if you remember, the Cowboys had an issue, and their guy's been determined that guard Rob Jones suffered a broken neck in practice yesterday.
Yeah, it's not.
Came out 2 to 3 months.
He should be out more than that. He's a career ender. You break your neck,
started 30 of 49 games in 4 years with the Dolphins. Joined the Cowboys this year on a free agent deal. And now, again, is going to be out for basically the season with a broken neck. And they're still trying. They've got a guy conscious and can feel his extremities, but they're worried about an offensive lineman out in San Francisco as well. All right, let's see what's
violent game, that football. Violent physical game. Yeah. E.
Number 5.
I saw this and I was like, I wonder if Jeff was the person who bought this card. Caitlin Clark's one-of-one rookie card sells for a record $660,000 at an auction. Jeff, did you make that purchase?
I will say this as honest as I can. Unless it was for the resale value of making money, the most that I would pay for a Caitlin Clark basketball card is a nickel.
Dang.
That's honest. I'm not paying. Again, unless it's for resale, like if I had a Caitlin Clark basketball card, it would be either drawn on by a grandchild or lost or ripped somewhere. So I don't understand this whole card economy that these people operate under. You want to pay $6 million for a picture of Caitlin Clark? Knock yourself out. It better work, by the way. The W better be what the ESPN is swearing to you they are.
The W.
Watchable.
Got a very special birthday shout out.
Okay, shout out.
He turned 85 yesterday. Bugs Bunny.
Oh, ain't
Good old Bugs and the Looney Tunes.
nobody better than Bugs.
Nothing like the old school too. And I don't like kick if you're not careful. And I tell you what, you notice when suddenly you got another like near 3-year-old running around the tube. Is how they change the graphics.
Yeah, they do. They all look
like
the same.
like the old Bugs Bunnies and like the new ones, they're all different looking. They're more like Roger Rabbit kind of look to them than the old
fair.
school.
Love Bugs.
I like the old ones, man.
Shout out to Bugs and take a day off, Wile E. Coyote. You're never gonna get him.
And July 27, 1940, Bugs Bunny made his first appearance in a movie called A Wild Hare.
Okay.
That's Bugs Bunny.
That was probably with old Elmer Fudd, hunting him.
Number 3.
I should have taken a right in Albuquerque.
A very special shout out. The announcement went, "We are so excited to announce the birth of the youngest Swiftie and newest member of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh.
Red Kingdom. Her name?
Yeah.
Kelsey Taylor. Named after Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Kelsey Taylor.
Oh, this is a fan?
Yes, this is a super fan.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing that saves you here is Kelsey Taylor's a nice name.
It is.
Yeah. And no one will ever tie together Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I don't think. I wouldn't have. If you told me your name was Kelsey Taylor, blah, blah, blah.
haven't they been together long enough to know that either it's
you married or not?
Engaged or not? Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then it would ruin the business deal that are both continuing. Why would you do that? Yeah.
Number 2.
This question's been trending all weekend, and I thought about the boys. I thought about y'all when I saw this question.
All right.
It says, how long is a proper shower? And people were answering the question. So I sat there, I was like,
I've never put a clock on the shower.
I think a proper shower you can manipulate that time based on how in much of a hurry you are.
Correct, or how dirty you are.
I think anyone and everyone can take a good proper shower in 5 minutes.
Yo, that's fair.
I can be 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I can beat it. I'm just saying that's like the upper end. If you want to take a 5-minute shower, that's fine. I can do it in 3 minutes.
I think I average about 20 to 25 minutes in the shower.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
a lot of people,
shower.
people do that, Hick. That's what I'm saying. 5 is going to be low end.
Yeah.
Most people sit in that shower for 10, 15 minutes.
I take my time when I'm scrubbing, dubbing, man.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't even
20 minutes?
About 20 and 25 minutes.
Okay, I didn't know Christian Wilkins was producing the show.
Does Wilkie come by and
no, bro.
tickle you?
No, I use a washcloth and a scrub, man.
I bet you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, man.
About 4 other instruments we're not allowed to talk about.
Bro,
nasty.
I can't use the washcloth on my face after I scrub and dub about the rear end. I use the washcloth and a scrub.
Hick, you don't have to worry. Hick doesn't wash his legs, so you don't have to worry.
I wash the
he
legs.
can do his.
Let that soap drip right down. It's beautiful.
And if I would say honestly, if you're not. Like if you had to take, and it had to be a thorough, efficient shower. It couldn't be just a splash and dash.
Right.
A minute and a half, you could take a good, thorough. You've hit everything if you have to.
Yeah, if you have to.
That's what I mean. But I'm more like 5 minutes. I like to spend a little time in there. I like the hot water to hit me.
I don't mean to complain, but I accuse anything. But if we're going 20 to 25, there's shenanigans going on.
No, man, I get the washcloth all nice and lather.
What was shenanigans?
Yeah, sure. Wink, wink. I got you, buddy.
Number 1.
Oh, man, this video had the internet going crazy.
Oh, talk to me.
As fans are divided after Aaron Rodgers throws heartbroken kid's ball away. It was funny. I felt sorry for the kid.
So they're in Tahoe, and a little kid.
Where's his shirt, first of all? Where's the kid's shirt?
This is coming out now from the Celebrity Golf.
A little kid throws a football up to A-Raj.
On the green?
On like the 17th tee or something.
It's where they have the basket. They shoot.
I don't know.
Boats are all there on the shore.
I don't know if he knew. I don't know who threw it. I don't know if somebody got the kid to throw. Hey, if the kid throws it, he'll sign it and throw it back, and I'll make money.
They gassed the kid up.
Yeah.
The kid chucked it over there to Aaron.
Yeah.
He saw the ball bounce over. He picked it up and he looked over there.
Yeah.
But you don't know if he knew if it came from there
Couldn't
or
tell.
what.
Couldn't tell.
He turned around.
Threw it the other way.
He threw it the other way. Then the kid just hit the look of just disappointment.
Yeah.
Oh, he started crying.
It never pays to be the a-hole. Why would you do that?
Because I don't know if he knew. Maybe just there's a ball. Maybe he just sees a ball.
Oh, he didn't think it was for him?
Threw it. He didn't know who threw it.
Does he think it's for him?
That's what they do. They throw balls. They throw them back.
Well, hold on. So he didn't just like turn and throw it away to nowhere.
He threw it away to somebody else on the other side.
All right, to other people.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, that's different.
Aaron is a strange bird. He's
no
doubled down on the mystery woman, by the way, talking about his wedding. Bradshaw ripped him as a Steeler, and
then he said he didn't care.
He said, he
doesn't know me.
Terry's a legend, but he doesn't know.
He's probably right.
Yeah. So
to that.
It's I don't know, man. Just he takes the brunt of it these days, man. They just that's what they do though. They lift you up and then they tear you down, and AR is definitely on the back end, and so they're gonna take their shots at him. We'll see. The only thing he can do is win.
There's a movie coming out next year, guys.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be half animated and half people, kind of like that. Space Jam, was that like that? It's called Coyote versus Acme.
Oh, yeah.
So Wile E. Coyote is going to sue the Acme company.
Yeah.
I assume for all of if it's real, but I just got a text that says that's coming.
Hey,
yo,
that's what's trending, right?
That's what's trending.
Can I give a huge shout out to our guys, Dan DiDoranto and Connor Booth over at WB Mason, man? Because they hooked us up with office and conference room furniture for the new digs at 1010XL. I don't know if you know this.
What new digs?
We're on the move.
Oh, yes, we are. Be careful.
They even brought us a slew of demo chairs to try out. I went over there. I picked exactly what I wanted, and they were all great. We got field measurements, rendering, super fast delivery as well. Most importantly, they picked up the phone every time we called. The boss man told me WB Mason was extremely cost efficient. So I highly suggest reaching out if you need any office refresh, plan on moving or expanding. You can call Dan or Connor, great guys at WB Mason ASAP. WB ASAP. 904-305-6762. 305-6762. Shout out to Dan DiDoranto and Connor Booth over at WB Mason. They took good care of us.
Our across the street neighbors, he was a lifelong WB Mason employee, high up in the chain.
All right. I've seen a lot of WB Mason on SNY in New York when I watched the Medis.
I remember him, and the reason it came up in conversation with my neighbor was that I knew of the company WB Mason when he mentioned where he worked forever because they were used to be on the wall, the sign for the Nationals.
Oh.
WB Mason was a Nationals.
Okay.
It was like, sponsor.
Okay.
So I'm watching all the Braves. I can remember seeing it there too.
Yeah, they must be involved in baseball. All right, here's the deal. Jags on the practice field, full pads today, so lots going on. That's exciting. That's kind of cool. We'll have reports on that throughout the day, but spirited practice. Trevor hitting some deep balls today, which is good to hear. I haven't seen it, but good to hear. So, we're moving on. Friday night, we'll all get together in the stadium, watch a little scrimmage. They need to go through that with so many new faces, new jobs, new coach, new this.
I wonder if
that.
the scrimmage will be more or less, every group here, every group of coaches we've had they've all handled the scrimmage night a little differently.
Yes.
Some of them, some formats for some.
Herbs fleeced us on that one. Remember that?
Big time. Yeah, he
Herbs.
brought us out in the morning and and they scrimmaged the night before. What a jerk.
Herbs. Cool.
But they've been different, so we'll see. Sometimes they can be padded and more physical. Other times they're not padded and less physical. We'll see what they like to do.
Yeah.
Now, the 2-minute drill on 1010XL.
Morning, Tone.
Morning, guys.
What do you got cooking on a Monday for Jaguars today?
Day one of pads, so
Yes,
we'll get
sir.
the reaction of what's going on out there at training camp this morning.
Uh-huh.
We'll get the reaction over the weekend from the various people that we heard from, as
Okay.
well as whatever we're gonna get after practice today. But with it being the first day in pads, our question of the day today asking which Jacksonville Jaguars player will step up his game the most. Now, as we do go to padded practices here for a couple of days.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you listen to a couple of the defensive linemen, we should all be watching Brenton Strange and Devon Hamilton, because apparently we got the best in the league at those positions.
Yeah.
I mean,
Josh Allen's
the
not shy,
hyperbole of confidence in your teammates gets stretched to the point of being ludicrous. Can we stop this? Can we stop this dissemination of information?
Top 10 NFL
Stop
players.
it.
Mahomes, Strange, Barkley, Armstead, Hamilton. Wow.
Yeah. In case you missed it, Eric Armstead said Brenton Strange is a top 5 NFL tight end. And now Josh Allen has outdone him. And Devon Hamilton, was he not the best D tackle?
That's what he said.
Yeah, the best
Nose
defensive tackle.
He said nose tackle.
The best nose tackle in the league, man.
Yeah.
Apparently unaware of our stats from a year ago and our record.
Yeah, it was like a question along the lines of where is he? You know, like right now
He's
going
the best.
into it. And
The best in the league.
It was almost, Josh went somewhere in his head, you know, for a moment there. He's like, I'm going to back my guy. He's the best in the league.
Back your guy.
Okay.
Have at it.
So
Well,
we're going to be, point being,
take it with a grain
we
of
should
salt.
be pounding the, I mean, who knew we had a top 5 tight end and the best nose tackle in the league to go along with our other legitimate talent? We should be good.
How dare we say they might only win 8?
Oof. Yeah. Well, have a great show.
Thank you.
Mike and Tony getting ready for Jaguars today. Our work is done.
Yes,
Jeff.
that's a dub.
E.
Need a bar.
Time to swerve.
In the corner, whoa.
Great defensive play by Donovan